The preliminary final. It's the league match here out at Tullaben Park. We've got the Southern Valley Suns taking on the Mypolonga Tigers for a spot in the 2023 grand final at the Measure Over next week to take on the Jervois Bloods. With me in the box, we've got Butsy. How are you today, Butsy?
Very good, thanks, Snelly. Pleasure to be here. What a day for it, eh? Absolutely exciting.
It's a ripper day, Matty. And your thoughts quickly?
Super pumped. It's going to be a massive day, and you just can't ask for anything better than what we've got here today.
Unfortunately, we've got a couple of boundary riders here. I'll get Baz to turn his microphone on in a minute, and he will... Oh, okay, we're going to cross out to the middle.
Yep, go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh, gee, I better get this going first. Just hang on a sec there, Baz.
Jimmy. Yep, you're on.
Okay, just wait for Jimmy. It's just got to pick up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, we got you.
And I think we've missed it.
Yeah, but who won the toss, Jim?
Geez, that was quick.
What do you think I know? I was looking at this trying to make sure it was working.
Oh.
Looks at Mypo
I'm worrying about that.
Mypo
Sorry,
going
Jim.
Leicester screen, I think. Toddy
Yeah.
Housen was pointing that way.
Well, you got a joke, haven't you, Jim?
Yeah.
Just hold that microphone down a bit. Thanks, mate. Now, what's
You
the
like it
joke? Yep, hit us up.
Let me remember exactly. I deleted the phone numbers of all the Germans I know in my phone.
All right, be careful, Jim, but go on.
It's hands-free.
Oh, that's right. I'll give you a 6 out of 10. Not too bad.
I think you can come back from that. You've got one more week.
Yeah.
We've got one that we've prepared since halfway through the season for the grand final.
All right. All right. Well, thanks,
Jim. Good on you,
Thanks
mate.
to Jimmy and Crowy's Paints for Jimmy's joke.
One to go for the year next week for Crow's Paint. So we'll just take you out of the conversation now, Jim, and we will bring in Baz Barrett. How are you, mate?
He's just...
Yeah, good, Snowy. Yep, beautiful day here, mate. Looking forward to a cracking game of footy. Suns coming off last week. I think they've trained pretty well from this week, from what I hear, and looking to the challenge of playing a red-hot Mypo.
The changes?
So Lewis Young unfortunately hurt his wrist last week. He's come out, and Tommy Werfel, hard-running, good ball user, he comes in. So not like for like for sure, but yeah, they'll match up, and yeah, I expect a few changes this week in the way they structure the Suns.
Steiner, you got ins and outs for us for Mypolonga, mate? I know
Yeah, so Cody Stewart unfortunately is out with concussion protocols, which is unfortunate. So and in comes Harry Stone. A very, very talented under 18 player. So they've just basically brought in like for like. So yeah, they trained very well on the weekend, and in the week. And yeah, just looking at the last couple of weeks, they got a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence, and yeah, looking good.
All right. Well, thank you, Steiny, and we'll be hearing from yourself and Baz throughout the day, and they'll be able to keep us up to date with any injuries and stuff like that. So, Butsy, your thoughts? Who do you think is going to win today?
Look, form suggests over the year that the Suns should get up, but Mypo have just come good at the right time of the year, playing with a lot of confidence.
Well, yeah, definitely.
And I mean, you look at their midfield, you know, Paddy Davies the last 2 weeks especially has been outstanding. Jack Klasky was kept a little bit quiet last week for Mypo, but bopped up at some important times. They'll probably be looking for a bit of a lift up forward from Homp. She was probably down a bit last week. And then you go to the other side with the Suns. You know, you've got O'Driscoll and Keogh are the two standouts. But obviously Werfel coming in gives them another look through the midfield. And then Maroney up forward, a very hard matchup. So I think this Suns should get it done. But I think if Mypo can bring the pressure they've brought the last couple of weeks, it's going to make for a really tight, tough contest.
Your thoughts, Captain? Who's going to win?
Look, I think the Suns, I think they've had too good a season to... Hang on, what do we got here?
Oh, yeah, Robertson's gone forward.
Riley Robinson's gone forward. Okay, grab the microphone when you're ready, Steiny, if you wanted to. Yeah, I know. It's really hard to work out what you're saying. And we've got Nick Hyde in the middle. We're about to get underway. He's up against Wagonette. And there you've got Pedersen as well, Keogh for the Suns. Up for acceptance is Wagonette. Keogh can get onto it first. You've got Pedersen on the outside. Just goes one way the other way, gets inside, lays up a low one. Hits the ground for Maroney. Maroney gets it out to Keogh. Around the player, Keogh kicks it. He's got someone in his vision. Just about clean bowls in there. O'Driscoll's after it. This is Altman. Tries to get onto it as well. Oh, he runs into the post. I didn't see who that was. Was it Payne? It was, Henry Payne. And, yeah, interesting start there, forward there from the Suns.
Just on that, Shane, Mypos thought that Thursday night, chuck Robinson forward and Howson back just to mix things up a bit. So, yeah, that was a change made Thursday.
Thanks, Mark.
So kick is across the face of the goal. Does it register? Yes, it does. It's a minor score.
And I do like the fact that Robinson's gone forward and Howson went down back. They looked more sturdy last week when that happened too, Mypo.
So Mypo out of side. Nice long raking kick. Mypo have got some numbers here at the back of the pack. Coming out forward. Oh,
Ooh.
Big, strong tackle. And it's going to be a high tackle. It's going to be a Mypo free kick. And so Mypo just sitting on it. Away they go now, straight down the line. Missed opportunity there. I think that was Nick Hyde that didn't pull that in. We've got a ball up. He's picking himself up as Tommy Werfel.
Mypo got to be careful here, getting caught right up the ground. There's no one inside their forward 50 at the
No,
moment.
it's not. Good pick up. So it's going to be another stoppage here. No, it's a free kick.
So player is Barrett,
The Prince.
the Prince of the Mallee. Josh Barrett just goes wide. Might be Pedersen there unattended. Outer wing.
This is where Mypo need to be good. Suns will look to use it by foot and change the angles. Their pressure needs to be right up and force them along down the line.
Hits up Moroney. Ben Moroney had a brilliant game last week. 37 disposals in a losing team. Just goes short. Oh, didn't quite get to him, but Moroney gets it back somehow. Goes long. It's a floating kick. Up for a discussion there. Through Toby Howard. In there's Payne. Handballs out. Hompsch is there. Hits it on the 1-2. They get out here, Tigers. Through Kirshner. Got some run here. This is Kluski one way, the other way. Gets it out. It's tackled late. In there's a gotch there for the Tigers. And looks like we're going to have a stoppage. Ball up here right in the front of the members' side.
Some big, strong tackles early on. No one really won that one down. Quick hands. This is Pat Davies. So Davies just has to come back inboard. Lifts the eyes, saw something he likes.
Nice kick.
Finds Stegmaier. So Stegmaier looks like he's had a fresh cut too. Oh, big, strong hands there from Robinson.
Big win from Davies there. Did the really good thing and looked inside and just opened up the fat side of the ground there and allowed Robinson to lead into.
It was really good. It was nicely done.
Surprised they pulled the trigger on Robinson. I thought they might have left it up their sleeve, but they pulled it right from the start.
Well, this could pay off. This could be a master switch. So Riley Robinson. He's only kicked the 5 for the year. He winds it up. It's an up and under, and he's going to get the journey in there, but Nick Hyde makes sure that he does and just whacks it over.
So the Tigers open up their account with a behind to Riley Robinson. Just trying to pick up the players, bringing the footy in.
McNeely.
Oh, Billy McNeely. Ben Moroney. So he's come a long way down the track. Looking to go outer side. He does. Good mark there to Hyde, the captain, or the coach, maybe not the captain. Here's Toby Howard. Might have got the wrong there, but anyway, this is Brown. Jared Brown, so they cross it over. It's got to sit for Dabinet. Back to Brown now. On the overlap, 1-2 Brown. Looking for Keogh. Keogh positions himself well. So they worked it well from the back half here, the Suns. Just going forward now. Big fly. That was O'Driscoll. Who's on the end of that? Another 25. Oh, he's found a teammate. So he found a teammate there in Jack Seckham. Delivered that footy. Yeah, over to you guys.
Yeah, I was just saying before, the Suns really struggled to get the ball out of their defensive 50 last week. Just got trapped in there, so they would have worked really hard this week on different ways, different avenues. And yeah, first time at it, got the footy out. So well done, Suns.
Thanks, Baz. We just had to shut the door and we had a bit of a
cyclone.
Yeah, coming through.
It's on the board.
So he's got it. Just going to see who's picked that up.
Barrett. Was it Prince?
Is it the Prince got it? First goal.
The Prince, here we go.
And
Here it is on the red arc.
Really good movement. So, you know, they went one side, then were able to bring the ball all the way across the ground, make Mypo really defend the whole ground. And they work really hard and work into space, the Suns, and that's what creates those holes for guys to lead into and use the ball by foot. So, like I said earlier, Mypo need to really be tight and try and force them long down the line. If they allow them to take uncontested marks, it's going to be a long day for the Tigers.
Getting some contributing comments here from Mark Steiner and Baz Barrett here, and they'll get us some quarter time and half time reports.
So back in the middle, the big man go to work. No one got a hand on it. Tommy Keogh just taps it over to Pedersen. Pedersen just has something nice on out wide. Half back.
The Prince.
He's got some early touches. Just going to bring it back into Barrett. That's Jaden Barrett. Back across now. McNeely, the fullback. So McNeely comes onto the wing, looking for Dabnett. Homps, Sticky Nicky, just going to run it over the line. Almost took mark of the year down at Meningie last week. Just didn't quite bring it in. Ball's in. Homps wins that one down to Tommy Keogh. It was a beautiful tap. Just can't quite get a handle on it. Is Jaden Brown.
Is Toby
Green.
Toby Howard. Toby Green, we run round tonight against the pair.
Against the power, and I hope you're on board with the power, please, Captain.
I'll be barracking for the orange and grey tonight.
Oh, it's a big sound, isn't it?
So the ball in by the boundary umpire. Here's a chance for O'Driscoll. Can't quite get a glove on it. He's bumped up there by, in there's Klasky trying to win it out. Davies is in there as well. And we have a stoppage. It's a big crowd here at Talim Bend today in this preliminary final. Barrett just tries to paddle it back. Davies now, he's grabbed by Maroney. He's been given a prior opportunity. He receives a free kick for holding the ball, Ben Maroney, on Davies. Pedersen sweeping for a give. Maroney has other ideas. He's got something on. He shanks the kick. So it doesn't help his opponent as a teammate there. This is Mills trying to get it out. Kirshner gets met with a solid tackle. Just almost true half forward here for the Southern Mallee Suns.
Their pressure's up too, the Suns. They're not allowing Mypo any free ball at the moment.
So ball comes down now. Opportunity here. That was Keogh and Alex. Nice little kick. That was nicely done there from Tommy Werfel. So going to get on quickly, does Brown. Into the pocket. Had an opportunity there, but couldn't bring it in, was Toby.
Toby Howard.
And one thing you can see early on is the Suns spread really well from stoppage. They're happy for back their teammate in to go and win that footy, and then they'll set up outside. Mypo getting caught inside a lot and a lot of numbers inside. It's just allowing Suns to spread pretty pressure-free from there.
Yep. So it's another stoppage. O'Driscoll was wrapped up. Ball's up now. One down there by the Suns. Oh, look at the amount of players around the ball here. So big opportunity. Whoever wins goes through to play Jervois in next week's grand final. The loser, she's yibbida. That's all, folks. So Mypo going to clear here. Barrett stick him under it. Oh, big mark. Gee whiz, that was fantastic from Jaden Barrett. He had lots of opposition there, including his own teammate. McNeely swings onto that left, drives it inside 50. Opportunity to get up over the top.
No.
Up, called play on.
Was that Barrett?
Yeah,
Let's
good
have a look
please,
at this. We've got a bit of a space here. Let's have a look at this. There's Big Barrett.
It was.
Nearly.
Wow. Gee whizzy. Big Oscar. Up he got. Up he went. So, Mypo going to work their way out of trouble here slowly.
Kirshner couldn't pick it up. I was paying my beg your pardon there. And we have a stoppage out of side here. We'll probably have a fair bit of play over there. The breeze is pushing into that pocket. Has done for most of the day, but it's expected to abate. Kick clear by Mypolonga, but it might be a last possession. And we'll just cross over to the boys.
Just noticing Shane Mypo, very good in recent times. That little hit-up kicks out of the defence. Well, the Suns are really working hard to stop that from happening. And Mypo's having to rush stuff coming out of defensive 50.
Comments there from Mark Steiner.
And I was just about to say that too, because it's playing into the Suns' hands. They've got a loose one back, and it's Hyde playing the deepest on his own. And because the pressure's so good, they're just creating repeat turnovers. Yeah, Mypo can't get that uncontested game going at the moment.
So short kick finds Barrett. Barrett's got to get around, so Stegmaier puts pressure on. Well, they're under the heat there, the Suns. Can they get out of trouble? Barrett does. He has to rush a kick forward, and he's lucky enough to find Moroney, who's had plenty of the footy in this opening 10 minutes. He thinks about what to do. He's got an option there looking for Howard. Oh, it's going to take it on the chest. Is this Big Barrett?
There's Oscar.
Oscar Barrett. So here's an opportunity for another shot at goal for the Suns.
They've settled really well, the Suns. They're really composed with ball in hand. You know, that one there, Barrett could have rushed his kick forward, but lowered the eyes, hit up Moroney on a lead up, and all of a sudden you've got a nice look inside 50 to a dangerous spot.
So Barrett just pushes it to the right.
Wow.
So a missed opportunity there.
Big one. Big loss there. And I had a chat to Nick Hyde down at Meningie, and I just said it was the loss you had to have, basically. You needed to play some more footy going into a grand final. So if they're going to be good enough, they've got to beat Mypo today.
7 disposals for Moroney.
Oh, he's on fire. Oh, that went through everyone's hands. Off someone's knee. Kluski, if it gets this to City, he'll be off to the races, and away he goes. He's going to go out wide here. Is that going to sit for him?
No.
No, it's not. Just didn't want to sit for Wilkins, I reckon it was.
Just caught him high there.
It did. Yeah,
We've got Eckert Earth Mover stats today. Compliments of Knight's vision.
So he drives it inside 50. Nick Hyde. Oh, big mark from Nick Hyde, the playing coach.
That's a McHughes.
Oh, that's a great mark.
And Wilkins just had to need...
Here it is on the red arc. Nice grab, Nick Hyde.
Wilkins needed to be clean here. He allowed the Suns to get back defensively by fumbling that footy. If he was clean, they were inside 50 with a good look. But because he fumbled, they were slow, and the Suns could get back and set up.
Down to you, Stoney.
Way you go, Baz.
One of the major changes I've seen here is Nick Hyde, as said before, playing behind the footy, and Oscar Barrett playing forward. Hasn't happened all year, but yeah, the Suns have seen something in it, and I think Oscar's attacking the footy really well, and Nick's holding up behind the footy. So yeah, major restructure there from the Suns.
Linton Barrett there. Special comments.
So ball's in, it's a little bit flat. We might need another one, but no, not called back. Not sure why not. Was that high on Thomas?
Just missed it, that one.
And that's Harry Stone, number 7 for Mypo, the in for Mypo this week. Ball's up now. Hyde just taps it straight down to Sticky Nicky. This is Homsch on his left. It's in the right spot. It's a great kick, actually. Up over the back.
It's a good mark.
It is a big mark.
Big, strong pack mark.
Here it is on the red arc. It's Kluski.
You're joking.
No, it's not. No, it's not Kluski. It's Robinson.
It is too.
Jeez, he looks like he's a natural forward, this bloke.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what he was doing down back.
Yeah.
Getting his eye in, maybe, but
Yeah.
So Riley Robinson lining up for goal number 6 for the year. Puts it on its way. That's a nice kick. That's my post first.
Just starting to get their hands on it a little bit here, Mypo. And efficient when they're going forward. Once they've gone inside 50, you know, I don't reckon they would have had many, but they've been able to score. So that's something the Suns would probably just need to keep an eye on. But yeah, Robinson, he's looked very dangerous the last 2 quarters, especially footy. He, looks like a genuine forward.
I like the way he presents. And has a fly.
Yeah.
Got to have a fly.
And it looks like at worst, he'll bring it to ground. He's not going to get outmarked, which is what you want from a forward. Becomes predictable for your smalls.
They've changed it up in the middle. The Tigers. Mills into the ruck. In there's Gotch. Homsch.
Disposals 14 to 23 Suns way.
So Hyde goes up, just swings it back. There's a whistle gone. They're holding. It's hanging on. And it's the non-officiating umpire. The player getting that is Werfel, Tom Werfel. Winds up on the left. Small pass to Keogh. Keogh goes the opposite side, looking for Moroney. Why wouldn't you? He had plenty of room.
That was a good kick.
Not Moroney, it's Big Hyde.
Big Nick.
So he's gone forward. Playing a big game, Nick Hyde. Short lead up. Nice kick.
Composure.
Might be Alex. Yes, it is Alex Keogh. Looking for use all the room they can. Player marking it is 11. We haven't got 11 on our list.
No, we don't. Looking that up now.
We might just go to Baz. Baz will be able to tell us who number 11 is. You there, Baz?
Number 11.
Number 11.
They'll tell us.
So, yeah, number 11 out there, Bo Welcome. Very talented player. Probably injury-free for a first time for a long time. So expect big things from Bo today.
Thanks, Baz. Bo Walkham having a shot. And just misses another opportunity gone missing.
Just be careful kicking that end as well. That pocket's very hard to score from with the wind in this direction. If you can, you want to attack this side going to the right of screen.
So Sticky Nicky gets the ball on half-back and plays straight on. He saw something that he likes. And he's hit the player up on the outer wing. Looking to come back inboard. He does now. Kirshner's just offered up, and they can go now. Take it and run. Coming onto the fat side. Oh, it's going to be a big contest here for the young fella, and great mark to young Harry Stone. Stone on the wing. Needs to move it on.
He's an under 18 player. He's under 18.
He is an under 18. It's on. It's a 2-on-1. Nick Hyde. Big stuff. And they're going to run it out. No, they're not. And it's going to go over the boundary for a throw-in.
Locked it in, and that was Robinson again, just bring the ball to ground. It looked like Hyde was all over that.
16 gone in the opening term, just a goal apiece. Suns probably had a shade the better of Mypo. It's only a goal apiece. Hyde in front, gets it down, looking for Dabinet. Tries to get a quick one out to McNeely, but he doesn't get through. Davies, he's got Stegmaier there if he can just pick it up.
Ooh.
Chase down there by player Jordan Jones, and we have a ball up.
Davies is just starting to look dangerous around the contest.
Certainly
here.
is.
Yeah.
35 out from the Mypolonga goal here.
And he's on his own here.
Hyde looking for Keogh. Keogh gets it. It's grabbed. They get out somehow through the other Keogh brother. It's going to trickle out towards the boundary line. Housen's going to get there first, the King. It sits for him nicely. He can use his left hand ball forward. Hits up Kirshner. Kirshner's getting swamped. Keogh again. No, that's Werfel. No, number 10, sorry,
Yes.
is Werfel.
Yep, Tommy.
And we'll receive a free kick for high contact. Just here in front of us on the ice box. Yench Park, Tailem Bend. Opening term of the preliminary final. Just goes up the line from behind. Nearly a mark to Wagonette. O'Driscoll in front there. Altman can spin around and come out of trouble. And it just hits up Davies on the chest.
Davies can go now. He's got Robinson deep.
Lower the eyes. They're set up well.
Nick Hyde's just pushed back. He's working hard. Both ends of the ground, Nick Hyde. Fritchley couldn't get it. And it's just bowled through everybody and gone out of bounds.
That's a better entry because, like we said, the Suns are set up really well. So if they're able to hit up some kicks inside 50, that'll drag that loose player up a bit higher, and they might be able to get some deeper entries after that.
Ball in. Who's going to be on the move? Fritchley does the ruck, does win it too. Got a beautiful vertical leap, Declan Fritchley.
And this is where Mypo have gone to work the last couple of weeks. They've been really good at stoppage inside their forward 50.
See what they can do here, Butts. Ball comes down, loose. Klusky doesn't have it. It's going to be a free kick to Klusky. Jack Klusky. Kicked 20 goals this year.
And they are just so dangerous, those two, Klusky and Davies, that it can panic you a little bit if you're defending them at a stoppage inside your defensive 50.
Yes, Stoney.
We've seen a few times this year, guys, with Klusky. He's kicked the goal, so a good goal, but they've sent him forward when they've got a hard tag. Quite often they'll send him up forward just to try and break that tag, but yeah, very dangerous on ball or up forward.
Thanks, Mark.
And in the end, that goal came about. Mypolonga were able to force the Suns long down the line of half back, which they haven't done all day yet. And it created a long kick down the line. They were able to turn it over, get it inside 50, go to work at the stoppage and score.
And goal.
Yep.
Yep.
If they can do that more often,
They'll
they'll
be
look dangerous.
They will be dangerous, yeah. So inside 50s, 6-3 in favour of the Suns, thanks to Eckert Earth moving.
So 3 inside 50s for 3 scoring shots for Mypo.
Yep. Klusky, 5 disposals, 2 clearances, 1 goal, thanks to Eckert Earth movings. And away they go again. Mypo with a centre clearance. We're going to bring it onto the outer wing here. Kirchner's going to have to work hard here, as does Thomas. Dabnett. And away goes... Heinze, that's it. I was just trying to think his name. And hits up Pedersen.
Pedersen with the 40 centre wing. Thinks about going one way, the other way. He's got Gotch on the mark. Thinks about Keogh short, but now he's just going to go long. Looking for a good mark to O'Driscoll. Rory O'Driscoll. Midfielder come forward. Can take a good overhead mark. Thinks about it. They like going across the ground there for some reason, because you can get lost out there, and it's hard to come back from the other side. Stegmaier gets it on the burst.
Oh, what a kick.
Kicks a big long one over to Kluski. He's taking a mark on the chest,
He
Kluski.
can kick this. Oh, he's got Sticky Nicky on.
He's got Homps on. He's just going to go long for goal.
Oh, no.
And burnt a chance there.
Oh, yeah.
Was well within range, Kluski, and I think he thought about, do I do it, do I not? And took the punt on it.
Just a poor inside 50 entry from O'Driscoll there as well. Really long and shallow, and it just created that turnover. And at Tailem, it's very quick to go back down the other end.
So the Suns, outer side, overhead mark on the chest. Alex Keogh down the wing. Low and flat kick. Oh, Toby Howard thinks about it, gets around on the left. Who's in there over the back? Keogh uses his body. Oh, good mark. Hausen almost cleans it. In there is Altman. Cleans up and butters up and gets him out of trouble temporarily. In front there was Hine. Just pushes off. Well done to Callum Thomas. Throws it on the boot, but it's Wayward going towards the boundary line. In there's Altman as well. Lifts the eyes. Finds Kirshner on the chest. So he'll hold up proceedings, I would think. He's got someone inside. He's keen to use the corridor. He does. Oh, he's got a player there on his own in Gotch. They're going to transfer outside. So Hine's got plenty of room. He's got a paddock to run into. Going to get there first, maybe Brown, though. He's going to beat him all to it, but he overruns the ball. Kluski's there too for the Tigers. Gets onto it now. Swoops on it. Back to Gotch. Gotch handles, kicks it forward. Looking for Fritchley. Fritchley in the mark on the burst, and he'll have a shot from about 45, you would think.
That's twice now that Mypo have been able to exit their defensive 50 and hit an kick inside the centre square from the flank, and it's just opened up the other side of the ground. So the Suns are going to have to be aware and try and shut down the middle of the ground here.
So, Captain, just turn my ears down just a fraction, please, just a fraction. So Declan Fritchley. Oh, he didn't really kick through that at all. Tried to just guide it, and it's gone over for a minor score. So Billy McNeely goes out of side, winds up on the left. Big Nick Hyde. Gee whiz, he's marking around the ground today. Nick Hyde. Nick Hyde, sorry. Sorry, Nick.
They're close, those names, aren't they?
They are. And Tommy Keogh. But Hyde's in everything in this first quarter. Been absolutely fantastic. Just couldn't take the mark. There was Jack Seckham. Going to get a free. So they just come back inboard to Pedersen. Barrett's on in the middle, but he's got Nick Humps hovering.
Keogh's on his own.
All on his own. At centre half forward. No, they're just going to go short. Just push it out wide.
Just wonder whether the runner might have gone out and said, don't go to the top of the 50. We want to get it in a bit deeper. That's why I didn't go there.
Didn't go there, yep. Told not to go there. So Mypo are going to relieve here. Oh, no, it's a fumble from Kluski, but he's back onto it. Gets the hands out. So they're going to get themselves out of trouble here, Mypo.
Hine takes it. Clears it here for the Tigers. Good mark going back there is Jordan Jones for the Southern Mallee Suns. Short kick. Oh, he just overcooks it.
No.
Overhead of Brown. Gotch's on the end of it. Oh, Hyde again. I tell you, he's played a quarter and a half.
He's been great.
Takes some big grabs there, towering marks. Comes back to George Heinze now. He wants to come out this side. Lifts the eyes.
Oh, no.
Looking for Dabnett going back. Oh, good mark.
Oh.
The suburban footballer, it looks like. Kicks it forward. Looking for Keogh, uses his body well. Puts it out in front of the space, looking for Toby Howard. He's knocked over. The umpire said play on. Mills turns back in, looking for Keogh again. Just nearly marks it. Good gather there.
Oh,
Put on the plane to Bo Walkham. Mills in defence. Over the footy. Uses back play there. Altman. Back to Lewis. Lewis crosses it. Goes to the outer side. Finds Payne. Payne takes off now. Lifts the eyes. He's got run of Jordan Hine again. But it's just, again, it's gone too far for him. In the way is Jones. Gets it over the top to Moroney. Big ball from Moroney. Barrett's going to get there late. He's got to put the fist into it. In there's Kluski as well. Tackles Pedersen. Good solid tackle there. And he's gone for holding the ball, Pedersen. Great player to Jack Kluski. He's playing very, very well today, guys. And he's just dodging those tackles and wrapping the big ones on.
So I like Kluski. He's working back into defence. And as a good midfielder, you've got to do that. He's got Sticky Nicky on here. Didn't quite strike that one perfectly, but he's going to get there, Homsch. And there it is. There's the end of the first quarter. We have the Suns 139 to Mypo 2315. We'll send the boys out to get the information from the huddle, and we'll be back with the second quarter after this.
The Swampwood Hotel is your local to drop into for a cold drink and a friendly hello 7 days a week. The Swan caters for all occasions with the options of our traditional pub menu. We'll speak to our staff about set menu options in our function room. Happy hours are Wednesdays and Fridays along with other daily specials. With all the facilities you need to enjoy a relaxed and friendly atmosphere. Drop in and catch the replay in the sports bar on the way home after the game today.
Ever wondered what life is like at the speed of Volt? It's fast. Wait, faster than that. Think Volt has time to slow? Think again. Everything he does.
One word.
Volt.
Guess what? You can.
Optus 4G Plus, our fastest network ever.
JS Sports has been family owned and operated since 1987 and is proudly South Australia's very own sportswear manufacturer. We understand the value of being competitive and most of all providing your club with service and delivery. Nationally recognised as a major uniform manufacturer and supplier, every product your club purchases supports manufacturing right here in South Australia.
We're for South Australia, for its farmers, for the towns and their communities, the people and their families, for advice and innovation, for this season and the next, for a sustainable future. Elders, for Australian agriculture.
McHugh's Bakery are as Murray Bridge as the bridge itself. They sell everything you would expect to find in a bakery and more. Their original savoury slice is an icon of the city. Look out for their fleet of lunch trucks doing the rounds in Murray Bridge and its surrounds. Yes, same location on the corner of Adelaide Road and Flavell Terrace in Murray Bridge.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your state member for Hammond. If you want to catch up with me or my helpful staff, call in at 20 Manham Road, Murray Bridge, or give us a call on 85 311 676.
Beaumont Tiles are proud sponsors of the RMFL. Visit Gail, Lucy and Riley for all your projects, splashbacks, bathroom renovations, main flooring, stone feature walls and outdoor tiling. We can advise on all glues, grouts, materials required for the job. A huge range of tapware is on display with a 25-year warranty, as well as baths, sinks, toilets, mirrors and basins. So many vanities to choose from, or custom make your own. Don't waste expensive fuel driving to Adelaide for the same prices. Family owned and operated at 128 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Welcome back here to the second term. It's the preliminary final. The Southern Valley Suns take on Mypolonga, and Mypo leading 2-3-15. The Suns 1-3-9. We just got some brief stats come through for Eckert Earth moving. And total disposals by Southern Valley 76 to 56, so 20 in plus for the Southern Valley Suns. Marks 34 to 13, so plus 21 for the Southern Valley there. Hitouts 13 to 7, so plus 6 for Southern Valley. Clearances 9 to 6, plus 3, so a lot of the advantages in there. Four frees each, 5-4, so one more free to the Southern Valley. So a lot of those key stats in the favour of the Southern Valley, but there's still a goal behind Butsy.
And look, they probably had more of it that quarter, but having a look at the Suns previously, that they can get done out the back every now and then, and they can get scored against quite easily, so they're going to have to just make sure they slow Mypo up going inside 50.
So we just get away in the second quarter. Hyde getting the tap. We'll cross to our boys a little bit shortly when we get a moment. Just find out what went on in the quarter break. Maroney now receives it inside 50. Oh, it's a fumble there. Tackle.
Oh, too high.
And we'll cross to Baz there. What happened in that break, Baz?
Yeah, so Coach Hyde, pretty positive. He just thought they were getting us on the the Suns on the outside a little bit, and he wants more ball movement, like a speed on the ball movement. But overall, pretty happy.
And the Mypolonga, Steiny.
Yeah, so a few moves. So you notice Robinson's gone back and Howson's gone forward, and Mills is going to start on a wing and then push defensively and have a 7-man defence and open their forward line up a bit.
So Dabnett feeds the ball into half forward. They've got the numbers there, Mypo. Get out through Klusky. Oh, surprise there by Keogh. Good pick up there to Tom Keogh. O'Driscoll back to Keogh again around the corner. It's a bit of a helicopter ball. Does the wind catch it? Does it bounce awkwardly?
That was close.
It doesn't, and it's a behind.
It's an interesting one, throwing Howson back forward and Robinson down back. I think Robinson's looked probably more dangerous forward out of those two.
Yeah, I agree.
Jack Klusky, 9 disposals in the first quarter, and Ben Maroney, 8. And same with Tom Keogh.
So Mypo, Lewis, goes across. It's a good kick though. And Mypo can take it and run here.
That's Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson looks like he's...
That's what Steiny was saying.
Yeah, being flicked. So Mypolonga, half back here. Just pushed onto the wing. And that's a nice mark by Barrett. So Barrett gets an opportunity to come back into Brown. He has to get down on one knee, but has to go because it's a half volley. Just goes back out onto that outer side. They're not helping us at all here. Butsy playing out on that outer.
No. That's Heinze.
Heinze's got it. Thank you, Captain. So Heinze sticks it in long inside 50. All the hands went up for Mypo boys. Not sure why, but Maroney just has to backpedal back to Patterson. And he can go back and kick this.
I could see a bit of friendly fire coming up there. Could you guys?
Gee whiz. Glad it wasn't.
Tigers have got to keep an eye on Pedersen. He'll go in and take the centre bounce, but what he's doing really well is he's just drifting forward of the contest and sitting out on his own. And he's got a fair bit of the ball forward of the footy, so they have to keep an eye on that, the Tigers.
Patterson's going to wind this up. But, oh, no, he's kicked in the men onto the mark. It's like breaking a netball. It's one of the things you shouldn't do. But they're going to get a second chance here? No.
Cooking some chances, the Suns.
Well, they are.
We've seen it in the AFL especially, haven't we, with the Demons. Poor kicking in finals can come back to haunt you, so they'd want to put away a couple of these opportunities.
Absolutely. So it's going to be Mitchell Bowley.
Inside 50s was 13-7 in favour of the Suns that quarter as well.
Wow.
Rebound 50s 5-12, so obviously it was played more in the Suns' half. They bring it in here. They're coming out wide through Elliott, looking for Homsch. Homsch can take it, just about uncontested. Oscar Barrett beaming down on him. Homsch looks about going through the middle. He's going to go over the top to Davies. He's trying to drop onto it. Good fist forward there by Klusky. Come through hard. Oh, Hyde. Well done to Hyde. Tell you, he's playing a game and a half. Is Hyde. Uses Brown now. Brown goes inside the arc, but Robinson's the only one there to take the mark going back.
And I can see this happening this quarter with Mypo pushing the loose one.
Turnover.
Oh, shocking turnover.
So Tom Keogh will have a shot now.
I was about to say, I can see it happening a bit. The ball's going to bounce between the two 50s with Mypo playing a loose one back. And the Suns were already set up well in that first quarter with Hyde behind the ball. So it's going to be the team who can really compose themselves and hit targets. It's going to be the team that gets the advantage here. But having said that, that's a horrible turnover coming out of your back half.
You don't want to put it on this guy's chest. He's played over 150 games of league football for West Adelaide. State representative, state captain. Knows how to kick big goals in big games. And this isn't one of those occasions.
And you put the kiss of death on him,
Certainly
Captain.
did. Certainly did. Give a man a rap.
Yep. So Bowley. He's got Robinson on short here, but he's going to come out onto the member's side. Oh, he just about missed the ball then. Tommy Keogh had to get down low. Flicks it out now. The Prince is there. Homsch is there. It's going to be a holding free to Sticky Nicky.
Lucky one, Sticky. Short to Davies. So it's got a finger on it. Let's play on. Well done, Davies. Just brushes Dabnett away. Goes up the line with a drop punt. Heinze in front. Behind was Elliott. And he's going to pay it over the shoulder against Elliott. George Heinze will receive it right on centre wing here. From the Tailorman Eagles Social Club.
So inside 50s, 5-zip this quarter, Mypo's way. Sun's way, sorry.
Oscar Barrett at half back. Jaden, sorry. Drop punt just sitting there for Maroney. Maroney can't complete. Oh, well done to Keogh. Beautifully roved. One-on-one there. Oscar Barrett there down the forward lines now. And we'll just see what the boys... Baz.
Just Oscar Barrett's got to be really mindful of Robinson. Robinson, he's a talented footballer, but he doesn't pay a lot of respect to his opponent, direct opponent, so he's just got to be mindful and make himself dangerous when he gets a chance.
Good call. So going out wide through Payne. Payne goes to the outer wing. They just take it inside here, Mypolonga, using the run. Lewis, good stuff. They got the corridor open. They could have gone over the top. They can. Or Davies gets it between a couple of Suns and races through the middle of Yench Park.
So Davies is going to have to push it wide. Just sitting under it.
Gotch.
That's young Gotch. Been playing good footy.
This is the trouble they're having at the moment because they've got the extra behind the ball, the Tigers. When they get to half-back centre wing, they're struggling to go forward. They're having to go sideways a lot.
So just spilled the mark, but Mypo are going to come in and mop up. That was nicely done through Bowley. Mitchell. Sticky Nicky takes it and goes. Sticky Nicky's going to drive this in. Lifts his eyes. Oh, that's a magnificent kick. The King couldn't take the mark. Inhausen wraps up a tackle, and it's going to be a throw up. Yeah, Mark, what have you got there, mate?
Just to mention also at quarter time, the coaches at Mypo talked about just lowering their eyes a lot more, which they've been doing, trying to work their way out. A couple of bad kicks, but you can just see more. They're just trying to hit up those targets.
Thanks, Mark.
So deep in Mypo forward line, there's a free kick. Pinged out. Might have been a high tackle, slipped up onto Dabinet. Outer side used now. Oh, trying to take the mark there was Rosenzweig.
Gotch again, is? Yep.
So Gotch has got it forward. Just set up there for in front. Good
oh,
mark.
That's a good mark, isn't it?
Just going to pick up that player there. Oh, it's just a little bit of a intercept there. Here's Klusky dances around a few. Opens up Davies. Davies has a look at the big white sticks. I tell you what, that's a fantastic goal to Davies.
Wowee.
That's a goal of the day for Duttons. Let's get that out on the Red Arc replay there. Here it is. Klusky does some great work there. Just releases Davies, gets around his player and sticks it through.
And that's why Mypo in front at the moment. You know, the Suns had a turnover in their front half and Keogh missed, and then Mypo created a turnover in their front half, and then you've got the class of Klusky and Davies combined to put that one through. So, you know, they're just a little break here for Mypo. So 3 goals, 3-18, 1 goal, 6 to the Suns. Yeah, the Suns are probably on top, but they're just not converting in front of goal, and they're just allowing Mypo to score just about every time they go forward.
Just guys, just with Pat Davies, his last 2 or 3 weeks, you mentioned before, Butts, he's been the most influential player. I think he's fit now. It's taken a while to fit in, but yeah, this last month has just been brilliant.
Yeah, no, he's been good. He was the Smiley Car Wash player of the day last week down at Meningie, and we've got to keep our eyes open again today, guys, for the Smiley Car Wash player of the day. Best on, as judged by some of the best football brains going around. That'll be us.
I was going to say, aren't we involved in that at all?
That'll be us. Another stoppage in the centre here of Tarlin Bend. Oval in absolutely magnificent condition. They had the golf club Real mower on it this week, and you can see it's fantastic. So Brown gets wrapped up. Hamble, that's Brown now. But he's going to get a second chance here. Had it, didn't. Davies, head over the ball. Wrapped up.
Klusky was just a bit lower and harder there at that contest.
Davies and Klusky certainly stepped up.
Klusky, especially after last week, he's really answering back.
So Hyde wins that one down to Keogh. Inside 50. Barrett's going to set himself. Big pack of players. Out they go now. And it's just going to have to stop and prop there. That was Mills. Bowley's going to see it over. And it's going to be a throw-in right in front of the scoreboard here at Tarlin Bend.
I'm thinking if I'm the Suns, I'd like to see a little bit more done out of Rory O'Driscoll. Just not getting the benefit out of him up there.
No.
And he might have to go into the middle just to have a bit of a run and maybe a bit of confidence to get a touch.
Yeah, agree.
I'd stick him on there for 5 or 10 minutes just to go and have a run and a feel of it. So Barrett to take the tap against Wegenet. Big pack of players around it. Wegenet gets a fist on it. Tightly wrapped up there. Toby Howard on Gotch. There's a lot of players around the footy here. Wegenet might get it down. in the hands of Bowley. Just gets it on the end of the toe. And there's Warfel. Walkham, beg your pardon. They're certainly testing us with some of these names.
Yeah, they do.
Werfel and Walkham. And anyway, going through. Look at this. Keogh, is that a beautiful crumb?
Again.
It's a beautiful crumb, but not a beautiful goal.
Wow.
It's the first time they had movement through a stoppage in their forward 50 there, and all of a sudden it becomes much more dangerous.
So Mitchell Bowley. Bowley's just going to lift his eyes straight up the middle to Sticky Nick in, and he takes it and goes. Yes, Mark?
Just very similar to last week against Jervois. 3 or 4 shots on goal, the Suns missed, no scoreboard pressure, and that was basically the game. Suns have got to put scoreboard pressure on here, on Mypo, why they got the chance.
Thank you, Baz.
Toby.
Sticks it in long. Robinson over the back. Suns need to score this time around. Here's O'Driscoll. There's a miss right there for you.
Yeah, Maroney in his vision too.
Well, yeah.
Screaming for it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think they're going to get a lot more inside 50s and a lot more opportunities just with how this game's set up at the moment. I don't know. I think if I was in the Mypo coach's shoes, I'd probably look to even up numbers in front of the football.
It's one of the most exciting misses I've heard, Matt.
Yeah, it would have been a great goal, and I agree with you. Probably just need to fix that up right now.
Beautiful roving by Keogh too, coming through the pack there.
Oh,
yep,
fantastic.
They've done a lot right. They just haven't kicked straight.
So Mypo going to come commentary box side. Hyde, big punch from Hyde. How good was that? Going to give his on-ballers a chance here. Lewis, back step, Homsch. Homsch is just going to come out looking for Mills. Oh, well done to Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
Well done to Thomas.
Just a little bit outpointed there for the height department, but he does a really good job there, Callum Thomas, to get it over for a stoppage. We're 12 and a half into the second quarter here. And we're giving you all the updates from Eckert Earth Movers stats as we go through the game.
Yeah,
tackle there on Paddy Mills. I keep calling that Stephen Mills. Over to you, Matt.
Clearances 5-0 this quarter in the favour of the Suns.
Just not putting the scoreboard on, the pressure on.
Thanks to Eckert Earth Movers.
Barrett gets it down forward, kicked away by Payne, so it's a loose footy. They're running onto it now. Can they go forward through Stegmai? Paddles it. Got a big kick on him. Stegmai goes long. Floating kick. Which way does it bounce? I'll tell you what, it's going to bounce correctly. Bouncing off the ground. Oh, it doesn't. It kicks it off the inside. The running player, Harry Stone.
Was that going to go through?
Oh, no. Well, I think it wasn't going to carry, so he had to throw a slipper at it, but he just caught the wrong side of the footy. They're going to come out of it here, the Suns. Can they get him on the rebound here? Brown, outside. Looking up for Maroney. He's come a long way up. He likes to work the ground. He's got a big motor, this guy. He wants to get on with the game. Going to come through, centering the ball. Pack forms. Gotcha's at the bottom of it. Surprise, uses some back play. They're going to come out here through Bowley. Looking for Kirshner. Well done. Good. Bad luck to Callum Thomas. He tried to go for the spoil. They get it on here, the Tigers, through Josh Hine. Got a few options there.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is, right in the middle.
Butsy,
Riley Robinson it is. The war paint on the nose.
Oh, they're still in the middle.
Yeah, they have got a couple there. He's whistled on.
I'll send our forward.
He thinks about it. Oh, yeah, well done. Good defence. Can they make him pay the Suns from that one? Needs a bit of support there was Walkham.
Well defended by the Suns. Well done.
Oh, gee, was
unlucky there, Hyde.
He was very unlucky. So the ball's Gotch. Was he playing for it? No. Umpire said won't have any of that. Oh, he wants to go on a bit with it. Gotch.
Daryl Thomas is going to throw it straight up.
And that's what he does. He aggravates a little bit, Gotchy.
Yep. Punching out of his weight division there, though, against Nick Hyde. That's another stoppage here, right on the centre wing, right in front of the central commentary position. Bathed in beautiful sunshine, about 28 degrees here. It's very warm. We'll see who's been hiding in June later in the day. And it's a quick smother from Kirshner.
So in there's Rory O'Driscoll. This is what we wanted to see him get some touch. He's just missed the targets here. Get onto it. player there in Ridgeway. Kicks it round blind. Sits there for Moroney, though. Goes one way, the other way. He's very nimble, Moroney. Uses his left. Does he hit the player as a legal kick? He does. Finds Alex Keogh. So can Alex Keogh have a poption from there? They need some sort of a miraculous goal. And I'd be having a shot. They just need that confidence booster just to give them some bit of good feel with a 6-pointer. So Keogh now winds up with a big kick. It's in the face of it. And mark there to Riley Robinson. Almost uncontested. What's going on, mate? Oh, you've got a fly.
I just about choked on my own spit.
Robinson with the footy. Just weighing up all his options. Barrett sitting there. Wegner from behind. Oh, good mark. Was that DeHousen?
The King.
The Kinghausen. Got Hine there. Takes the mark. So they're bringing it back in through the middle now. Hine goes one way, the other way. He's caught by Brown, but he uses a run of Klusky. Klusky, he must have eyes in the back of his head. He knew that tackle was coming, and he just ducked and weaved. He uses Mitchell Lewis on the outside there. That's spinning around through Stegmaier, puts a big kick forward. Fritzley from behind there. Here's a chance for Stone.
Is he going to make up for it?
No, he just dribbles one over the right.
Geez, that was a big mark from Housen at half back. They've been pinned in for a while, and just that relieving mark, they were able to get some speed on the ball, and they look really dangerous moving the ball forward there.
So Patterson just going to assess his options here. And he's going to drive it. Long kick onto the centre wing, if you don't mind.
That's huge.
That was huge. That was massive from Patterson. And it's going to set them up here. They're going to go here, the Suns. They're going to take a bounce. I think this is O'Driscoll, I reckon. Back to McNeely. Goes by hand. The Suns' big opportunity here to set up. They're going to drive inside 50 here. Up over the back. Couldn't take the mark. Through they go. This is Alex Keogh. And that's a beautiful... And it all started with Patterson at fullback. Wowee, butts.
Jeez, that was a monster kick from fullback, wasn't it? But really smart from the Suns. They just waited and waited enough because they had the ball at centre wing and they could have pulled the trigger, but Mypo had a lot of numbers behind the ball. So they used it by hand, allowed time for some numbers to get down in support. And, a great contest there, 2v1 to bring the ball to ground, and then just a great front and centre from Keogh.
Baz, what's your thoughts on that one, mate?
Finally reward for effort, but again, it was the clearing kick out of the back half from Pedersen that got the footy onto a wing, and all of a sudden we've got pressure, we've got runners, and the Suns are away. We've got to see more of that, and got to reward themselves for all the effort, because at the end of the day, I think they've had more of the footy, as the stats would say, but down by 2 points still.
Thank you, Baz. The king of the Mallee.
It's been a very good year. Remember that Toyota song?
Nah.
The Toyota advert?
No.
It's been a very good year.
Maybe.
Think of the farmers out there.
Okay. So, you're on.
Mills puts it forward. In front there's Heinz. He can't gather it. Throws a player down. They kick forward.
It's a throw.
And it's paid a throw. So Dabinet will receive a free kick at half back by the looks. Yes, it is. The suburban footballer uses Pedersen again. Why not? He's got a massive leg on him.
Oh, he's put down.
Pedersen is put down afterwards by Hine. So it'll be a relayed free kick down the ground. That'll be Callum Thomas with the football. Centre wing out of side here, Yanch Park Oval. We're 19 minutes gone in the second term.
19 to 22.
He's got Barrett, but he's just gone out to Moroney. Moroney's probably sitting at around 15 disposals already. Sits it in the air. He's looking for Toby Howard. And they get a finger on it. They don't. So it's an untouched ball.
Wow.
And it's possession handed back to Mitchell Bowley here for the Mypolonga Tigers.
Bit of a poor entry too to that spot there. You've got to try and hit that more central, I think. And it just puts the defence under pressure then.
So Mypo just come back inboard to Klusky under a lot of pressure from Howard. Or is it Toby Green? We're not sure. So comes across now to the king, Toddy House, and he's going to go by hand. Way goes Robinson. Does the old yurt and then keeps it going through into the centre of the ground. This is Stone. So Stone, opportunity, has to hit a target here. And he doesn't. But they're going to be okay. They're going to get out of it through Lewis. Lewis just goes back and he finds Hine. So Hine into the forward pocket. Just had to tap it over there. That was Wilkins. We haven't seen a lot of him at this point. And it's going to be the Suns standing up under pressure.
So Brown here, half-back, or back line's there, uses the Prince. Josh Barrett, keeps it low, hits up O'Driscoll. Driscoll's come up the ground now, starting to feel the ball. Maroney's on. Yeah, he's going to use Maroney. Why wouldn't you? Going through hard, well done.
Second.
This is Jack's second, takes a bounce. He can draw the player if he wants, but he doesn't get a good kick on it. Not a good piece.
No.
And that's off to the side. Yeah, Mark Steinert.
Yep.
Over to you, Mark.
Yeah, with Baz and I were just talking. Both sides are trying to play the same style of footy at the moment, and it's just a matter of who can actually execute better. So, intriguing contest.
Thank you, Mark Steinert. Mitch Bowley. Goes by hand. Robinson just lifts the eyes. Klusky, good voice, just called him out of it. Brown needs to come back a couple. Does now. So Jack Klusky to Davies. Almost like Batman and Robin, those two. They can have the argument who's going to be Batman. Mills is on here. He doesn't go to Mills. Oh, gee, I thought they'd overcooked it there, but Wilkins.
Gee, the Suns have got to be onto that. They've gone short 45 just about every time they've come out of their backlines, Mypo. And the Suns have allowed them to do it.
So Wilkins goes down the line, but there's plenty of Suns there. This is Nick Hyde, wrapped up pretty... Oh, gee, dear.
That's all right.
It's okay.
He rolled with him.
He did. No, it was all good.
Yeah, that was a good safe tackle there by Mills. He's going to take the tap. Hyde uses strength. Going through, trying to get underneath. That was O'Driscoll. That's a throw paid.
Good pressure
against Hyde. Just lays it up short, looking for Homsch. Uses his body well, Homsch. He gets in between him and the goals now. Homsch tries to dribble it through. It ricochets off the player in height. See, in there hard, solid tackle. I reckon it might be high. It is. That's on Dabinet as well.
The suburban footballer again.
The suburban footballer. Looks like there's been a 25 metre paid. 50 metre. No, it's a 50. It's going right up. So might have been a dispute of the decision. So he comes out wide to the wing. Going there, misses it, is Housen. Mills now gets away pretty easily there in that situation. Going back, suburban footballer nearly marks it. Here's a chance for Jordan Hine on the left. He's heading straight for goal. Fritchley!
Yeah.
He marks it uncontested, so quick sling back, and that's what can do to you.
He's an excitement machine, this lad, Butts.
He is. He's a likely type up there. But, you know, just a couple of mistakes by the Suns again allow Mypo to go forward. Poor kick forward to an outnumber at half forward, and then on the turnover, a drop mark as well.
So Fritchley slots that through, and that's only his third goal of the year, but it's one of the more important ones he's probably kicked.
Absolutely, and he does look dangerous.
He's got just such a beautiful vertical leap. Up he goes, and you got to love that. You got to love the Johnny Platten locks there.
And it's a good sign from a young fella too. The amount of times the ball goes inside 50 and he's in the area. It shows that his work rate's good, and two, he's smart and he can read the play well. So positive signs there for the young fella. But Mypo again, inside 50, another score. Just kick away a little bit again. 4 goal, 428, 2 goals, 8. The Suns, 20.
Now we've had some requests coming in for the A-grade netball scores, so we'll have to see if we can find someone who might be able to duck over at some point and get some netball scores.
They don't normally start till about 3:15.
Yeah, 3:15. The would have only just started. So
Brown on the burst from the outside.
Oh, another
waste.
Just
missed it.
Another wasted opportunity. The Kings not happy. Klusky, 15 disposals, thanks to Eckert Earthmovers.
Keogh, 15.
Thanks to Eckert's. Maroney, surely he can put this one through. Kenny.
No.
Oh, and it's knocked through beautifully there.
You sure that Sharon football's doing the job, mate? They can't kick that Sharon football.
Yeah, it's just the actual conditions.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the ball.
Yeah, horrible conditions out there.
2 goal 10.
Yeah. Yeah, horrible conditions. It might be the atmospheric pressure or something like that. That's
the barometric?
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's just the pressure. It's the pressure of the finals that's causing
Oh, look at this.
Oh, good mark from Lewis. Got to pay that.
Yeah.
What can happen too is, especially 2 weeks in a row, it can get in your head a bit. Goal kicking. And, you know, just as the King said before, 2 weeks in a row, that they haven't taken most of their opportunities. So
Gotch wants to switch it on the outer side. He does so safely.
what they really need is for one of their leaders when they have a shot now is just to step up, take the pressure. And make
Klusky,
sure
good
they
overhead
finish.
mark in the pack.
Yeah.
He has been unreal, this bloke.
He certainly have an influence on this match. Finds Stegmaier in the middle, centre square. They not afraid to swap it over. Back to Lewis. We've seen him do all the finals. Short, keep possession. Good spoil from behind by Barrett.
And that's what
Kirshner.
Mypo changed from the first quarter. First quarter, they were getting caught kicking down the line to the Sun spare. But what they've done this quarter, and Steiny said that's what they addressed at quarter time, is they've looked to change the angles and make it hard.
Ball in, hide in front, just goes through. Here's a chance. Oh, he's run down from behind. Play on. Mr. Dislodging the tackle. Toby Howard.
Oh, another
and he
waste.
burns another one. And there's that many opportunities being torched here today.
Wow.
Yes, Steiny.
Oh, Lytton Barrett's, he's moved in this seat about, 11 times, I reckon, very awkwardly.
Good call. I can imagine.
Tension is building. So Robinson, back pocket.
They're only a goal down.
Yep, and exactly, they have really struggled. Couldn't take the mark. There was Rosenzweig. Out here to the Prince. The Prince just lifts his eyes. Oh, strong mark,
Good mark.
from Howard.
They've had all the important stats, though, the Suns, haven't they? We talked about that earlier. But the scoreboard.
This has got to be left post here.
Okay. You'd kick it with your eyes shut from there, Butsy.
Oh, I did have a shot here in 2010 in this pocket and put it down on the full.
Oh, and the full. Dear, oh dear. So let's see what Howard can do. He's winded up. It's holding. Is it going to get there? Is it going to get there?
I reckon.
No, hang on.
It has.
Hang on.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
Oh, that's massive right on half time. Wow, let's put that one in the book. And here it is on the Red Arc replay.
Good work, production team.
Gee whiz, that was close.
Good camera work.
And so at half time, we have got Mypolonga 4-5-22 to 4-4-28 to the Suns 3-10-28. It's all tied up. Is that right? Because our scoreboard here is different. No, Jimmy says he's correct, so Jimmy's all over it like a bad rash, so well done, Jimmy. So we're going to take a break here, and we're going to be in for an absolute cracker of a second half. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
The Swampwood Hotel is your local to drop into for a cold drink and a friendly hello 7 days a week. The Swan caters for all occasions, with the options of our traditional pub menu. We'll speak to our staff about set menu options in our function room. Happy hours are Wednesdays and Fridays along with other daily specials. With all the facilities you need to enjoy a relaxed and friendly atmosphere. Drop in and catch the replay in the sports bar on the way home after the game today. Daish Irrigation and Fodder are long-time proud partners of the RMFL. Daish Irrigation and Fodder stock a wide range of pump and irrigation supplies. Davey and Grundfos pumps are well stocked, along with Barco tools and Philmac irrigation supplies. They hold a variety of items from backyard ponds to wood fireplaces too. The folks at Daish provide a huge range of animal foods in an undercover, user-friendly pickup area. Drop in on either of their two stores, Murray Bridge or Strathalbyn.
Ever wondered what life is like at the speed of Volt? It's fast. Oh, wait, faster than that. Think Volt has time to slow? Think again. Everything he does.
One word.
Volt.
Guess what? You can.
Optus 4G Plus, our fastest network ever.
JS Sports has been family owned and operated since 1987 and is proudly South Australia's very own sportswear manufacturer. We understand the value of being competitive and most of all providing your club with service and delivery. Nationally recognised as a major uniform manufacturer and supplier, every product your club purchases supports manufacturing right here in South Australia.
Duttons is a third-generation family-owned business that has been servicing the Murraylands for over 73 years and employ over 100 local people. Duttons has 10 strong franchises: Ford, Mazda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, GWM, Haval, Volkswagen, Ironman 4x4, and also have over 130 pre-owned vehicles.
Duttons, easy to do business with. At Enervin, our knowledge is our power and is at the core of each interaction with our customers. In a competitive landscape, we are determined to be leaders in providing flexible, adaptable and scalable energy and telecommunications solutions. Enervin prides itself of having the most experienced and skilled people in the nation who have a culture to deliver and perform. Enervin, connecting you with tomorrow.
We're for South Australia. For its farmers, for the towns and their communities, the people and their families, for advice and innovation, for this season and the next, for a sustainable future. Elders, for Australian agriculture.
McHugh's Bakery are as Murray Bridge as the bridge itself. They sell everything you would expect to find in a bakery and more. Their original savoury slice is an icon of the city. Look out for their fleet of lunch trucks doing the rounds in Murray Bridge and its surrounds. Yes, same location on the corner of Adelaide Road and Flavell Terrace in Murray Bridge.
The team at Meagle Engineering are the specialists when it comes to trailers. With over 30 years of experience, this family business supports and employs locals. Their trailers are built farm tough and the team pride themselves on their custom builds. Meagles also carry out trailer and caravan repairs while they stock a range of trailer components. 3 Howard Road, Murray Bridge.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your state member for Hammond. If you want to catch up with me or my helpful staff, call in at 20 Manham Road, Murray Bridge, or give us a call on 85 311 676.
Beaumont Tiles are proud sponsors of the RMFL. Visit Gail, Lucy and Riley for all your projects: splashbacks, bathroom renovations, main flooring, stone feature walls and outdoor tiling. We can advise on all glues, grouts, materials required for the job. A huge range of tapware is on display with a 25-year warranty, as well as baths, sinks, toilets, mirrors and basins. So many vanities to choose from, or custom make your own. Don't waste expensive fuel driving to Adelaide for the same prices. Family owned and operated at 128 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Can't decide on the colour. Is it feature wall? What colour's your furniture? Okay.
At Crowe's, we ask all the right questions because at Crowe's, we know paint.
Crowe's, Murray Bridge, now at 189 Adelaide Road.
There's nothing more rewarding than seeing the difference we can make in the local communities that we live in. Drake's are proud to be the sponsor of the River Murray Footy League. Drop into Drake's Murray Bridge for all your shopping needs. You'll find a great selection of the finest fresh food, quality meats, the little kitchen, fresh bakery, and if you need a ruckman, you know who to call.
Farm Fresh Market are your #1 local fruit and veg supplier in the Murraylands. Their business has been operating for 25 years and are proud to be a local employer who support our community. Their store has been expanded to allow you, the customer, easy access to luscious displays of fresh fruit, vegetables, condiments, bread and flowers, and how about the in-store cafe? Farm Fresh Market, your fresh food experts in Murray Bridge.
Grandisons are a one-stop shop for all your workwear needs. All the big brands: FXD, Yakka, King G, Bisley, and Steel Blue, Bluntstone and Rossi boots. No order too big or too small, Grandison, serving the Murraylands for 60 years. Hoffy Steel are a family-owned business with 2 generations of experience on their side, building quality domestic, farm, industrial, commercial sheds, carports and verandas. Hoffy Steel pride themselves on a personalised service which can produce quality products custom made to your requirements. Hoffy Steel operate throughout South Australia, providing all South Australians with a wonderful service. Hoffy Steel, get in contact today.
Graham Edwards Crash Repairs, Hill Street, Murray Bridge.
Graham Edwards, go to Graham Edwards. Edwards, go to Graham Edwards.
Need extra cash? Got a lot of empty bottles and cans cluttering up your garage or backyard? And get to Murray Bridge Recycling. They'll have you unloaded as quickly as a speeding bullet and cashed up in a flash. With Meningie and Strathalbyn depots too, turn those old bottles and cans into cash now. Call Murray Bridge Recycles on 8532 4551, 55 Thomas Street.
Murraylands Rain and Horn has been established in Murray Bridge since 1988. Since 2000, Rain and Horn Murraylands has been one of the franchise market leaders in real estate throughout South Australia. Murraylands Rain and Horn boasts the highest quality of property managers equipped with managing your rental properties. Drop into the office in 7th Street for any real estate service you need.
Nature provides us a precious liquid that comes from deep underground. It's a wonderful energy that we can use to cook, have instant hot water that never runs out, and keeps us warm on cold winter nights. And now everyone can enjoy the benefits of gas with L-Gas, no matter where you live. L-Gas, natural liquid gas. So good, we bottle it.
Why don't you go your own way and call into Murray Bridge Isuzu Ute? Proud sponsors of the 2022 Rising Star Award. Richards Auto Electrical are the Murraylands #1 service provider in all things auto electrical. They specialise in alternators, starter motors, lighting upgrades, truck and four-wheel drive accessories and installation. Their store has a wide variety of 12-volt products and accessories to choose from. When it comes to Toyota, they are the LC200 and brand new LC300 specialists. Call in and ask about a torque converter lock-up kit for your cruiser. Richards Auto Electrical, 113 Morris Road, Murray Bridge.
Welcome to Smiley Car Wash, Clarence Gardens. We're located just south of Edwardstown Mazda and before the Evoca Hotel. We have 2 touch-free laser washers, and for those really dirty cars, we have 1 soft touch automatic wash. We have these awesome mega-sized self-serve car wash bays. They're 5 metres wide, 3.3 metres tall, and they will fit just about anything. We're Smiley Car Wash, Clarence Gardens. Look out for the big red sign.
At Sports Power, we know our town, we know our products, and we know sport. And because we've worn, kicked, run in, and played with the products we sell, we know what's right for you. So whatever the sport or the season, get the right product for you and your game at Sports Power, your local experts.
Are you looking for top quality printing and design services? Look no further than Vanson Visuals, your local family-run business and proud sponsors of the RMFL. At Vanson Visuals, we specialise in screen printing, embroidery and graphic design, and it's all done in-house. From custom workwear and uniforms to a wide range of clothing services, we've got you covered. Need a new logo or complete business starter pack? Our graphic design crew is here to bring your vision to life. Follow us on Facebook, call us or email us. Vanson Visuals, your one-stop shop for exceptional quality and personalised service. Wise Crash Repairs are your local auto crash repairer and panel beater servicing the Murraylands. For more than 40 years, we've prided ourselves on repairing vehicles and assisting our customers with many problems that can arise in getting back on the road. Contact Alan or Trevor or drop into our workshop on Wairema Street in Murray Bridge. David Eckert is a local who has grown up in Murray Bridge. His family-run business provides the region with a wide range of excavation services. Eckert's Earth Movers run a modern and well-maintained fleet of machines and trucks to suit the needs of the community. Trenches, boreholes, pads for construction, footings, bulk cartage, yard cleanups, access tracks and roads, working in swamps and irrigation channels, Eckert's can get it done. Call Dave now on 0409 842 425 for a quote on your excavation needs.
Hi everyone and welcome back here to Taliban. We're just starting the third quarter of the preliminary final. Thanks to the Swampwood Hotel, and it's Nick Hyde gets the first tap down. And it's going to be a push.
Pedersen, I reckon.
And Pedersen, who was very good in that first half, is going to have the first kick of the second half. Told to go now. Does. Pushes it wide and out into no man's land out there. But this is going to play into Mypo's hands. They're going to go out the back door through Stegmeyer. Punches it forward, but he's kicked it straight back to Pedersen in the old end-to-end kick. And, oh, it's a big intercept here. This is Wilkins. Lines it up inside 50. Sticky Nicky's all by himself. It's going to come to ground. They're in also, they can go by hand here. They should have gone by hand. Oh, my goodness. Should have gone by hand. It would have been a walk-in goal.
George Heinz is in a world of pain.
That's a massive chase down tackle.
George Heinz is in a world of pain. He copped the knee in the back from Homps when he flew for the ball.
That's a Crowley's 1%er.
It's a 1%er. Jones out there. Jordan Jones here for the Suns. He's going to go long. They just seem to be content with getting stuck on that side of the ground. And I'll hand that over to you, Hoodie. You can work that out. Well, ball up on the outer side. Hit forward. Hyde's in there with a strong tackle. Play on, says the umpire. And it's over the boundary line for a throw-in.
So straight away I can see that Robinson has been made the loose for Mypolonga behind the footy. And that's a dangerous look.
So it's going to be wrapped up here. It's the suburban footballer.
Geez, that was a huge moment. Huge moment, that tackle.
Yeah. So ball's up in the air here. Tried to swat it forward was Mills. Gotch. Almost got him. That's gone.
Solid tackle again.
Yep.
They're certainly doing everything right. The Suns just putting the scoreboard on, isn't it?
So second, their defensive pressure's good. So we're just going to get an update on the netball score. At quarter time it is 9-all, thanks in the first quarter. Late in the first quarter, 9-all. That is Mypo v Imperials, or Imperials v Mypo, I should say.
O'Driscoll outer side wing, just thinking about which way to go. He's got an option on, but he's got to try and pick one out of three. Coming through hard, there's Robertson. He's caught with a footy. No prior opportunity, the umpire deems it. Weber ball up.
And you can see early on in this quarter, Mypo have just shut down that ability for the Suns to hit up a nice short kick, which is what you want to do.
Hyde down to Pedersen, takes off now. The bullet gets it through, but it's a wobbling kick. It's going to hit the deck and bounce every which way. Toby Howard, tackle from behind. And we have another stoppage forward. The Prince Barrett is raising people up. Come up, come up, come up. Lock it in here. Tom Keogh in the ruck, tries to get it down. They've got plenty of numbers around the footy. Mypo then in the numbers too. Defence has a chance, but it's spray kick. O'Driscoll, can he have a look at it? What's he done, O'Driscoll?
No.
On the full.
Wow. So they're going to really start taking their opportunities here, the Suns. And they're just going to bring it out here through Brady Morris.
Oh, turnover.
But it's a turnover. Brown gets it back inside 50. And it's a solid mark taken back there. Almost smothered as he kicked it. Klasky can take it now. Klasky can run. Out into Gotch. Gotch just goes in short to his brother. Oh, and they're going to pay, and they're going to go here via Kirshner. Kirshner inside 50, looking for Sticky Nicky. Oh, he couldn't bring it down. Homsch has to go in on his hands and knees. And it's a ball up 40, about 35, 40 out.
Get a red on that one, or no, maybe not.
There's that short kick for Mypolonga.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah, that was just the stoppage.
Short kick on the 45 from Mypolonga coming off half back again, and it just opens up the ground. The Suns have to be onto that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tap down by Hyde. They're going to get away through. Keogh takes a bounce. He's had 16 disposals in the first half. Lays it off to Pedersen. Comes through the middle. Hits up Maroney. He had 14. Going long down the line. Looking for the lead. The marking player there is Alex Keogh. Looking over to Maroney. Oh, they're just turning it over. And it's end-to-end mistakes at the moment. Klasky getting plenty of ball. Out of wing. Stegmeyer winds up. Big long kick. Looking for Hodge.
Sticky.
Got the sit. That's a free kick against him.
Got his hands to it, he's saying. I got my hands to it.
And he did. That's right. You're allowed to fly for a mark and get your hands to it. But he's paid it against him. So they come out of defence here, the Suns. Pack forming. It's a mark in front.
Just getting caught, staying that side, the Suns.
I reckon it's Lewis.
That's Klasky.
Klasky, beg your pardon, into Kirshner.
You're right there, Butts. They are getting stuck over there. They need to bring it and mix it up a bit. So, gee whiz, Homsch is having plenty of flies at it, and the poor old defence of the Suns are getting smashed here. So this is Bowley. He can line them up, Bowley. He's got it. Big goal from Mitchell Bowley. That's the first goal in the third quarter. Here it is on the red arc. Just had an opportunity to straighten there, Butsy, and away he went.
Yeah, finished well, hit that left post, which is what you want to do from that pocket.
So, Mark Steinert?
Yeah, guys, talk a lot about Davies and Robinson and the recruits that Mypo have got, but one bloke that slips under the radar is Charlie Kirshner. He's just one of these blokes, just seems to get in the right spot, does the right thing with it, so he's been a bit of the unsung hero, I reckon.
Yeah, good call, and he's just been quite dominant here on the wing. It's a good battle, Butsy, with him and the Prince.
Yeah, it is, and what they're doing really well, the wingers, is they're holding their space, especially for Mypolonga. So by the wingman holding his space out on the wing, it opens up the middle and it allows Mypo, when they're coming off half-back, to use the middle of the ground. So, yeah, not only do you need to get your hands on the ball, but you need to set up well for your team.
So Kluski clears it out of the centre. It's going to land in the arms of Wilkins now. Mypolonga got their skates on. They got a bit of a sniff. They're putting the foot down. Look it in the middle. Oh, good body work from Mills. Oh, it just outbodies the player in Jaden Barrett. And Stephen Mills will have a shot for back-to-back goals for the Tigers. So a bit of silence around the ground as Mills lines up for a shot, probably released from about 45 metres, directly in front. A few steps. He's happy with it, Stephen Mills. That's another goal. That's his first of the afternoon. Another one to the Tigers, and they've got looks like all different goal kickers, 6 different goal scorers. They're spreading it around.
They are. They're doing a really good job when they're going inside 50, the Tigers. Really efficient. And a lot of that is their ball movement up the ground. They're not predictable when they go down the line. They look to change the angles. So, look to kick and try and find someone in space. And what it's doing is it's creating one-on-ones inside their forward 50. And, yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities. And on the other side of the coin, the Suns, when they've had it inside 50, just haven't been able to take full toll. So that blows it out now. 6 goals, 5-41 to the Suns, 3-11-29.
So we're back in the middle. Up they go, one down there by Hyde, but Davies straight onto it. Oh, he left it behind. Another stoppage. So it's been working for the Suns having Hyde in the ruck today. And I think he needs to keep rucking at this point. So again, Hyde wins it down, but again, Kluski, Batman and Robin in there. So Dabnett tackled, but he does get a kick away. Oh, big pack of players, but Barrett just gets that in there, Pedersen, and just throws it out there to Jones. Jones has to come back inboard. He's good enough to get around them all. Goes long down there, but it's all Mypo back there. That's the king, Toddy Howson. Comes inboard to Kluski. Keogh. Right on his hammer there. And it's going to be Kluski off half back from Mypo.
Certainly played a very good match today so far. Jack Kluski. From behind, Billy McNeely. Sees the fist clear. Overthrown on the outer side. 9 minutes gone in the third quarter. Ball in, Hyde in front. In there's Robinson. That was Davies, I beg your pardon. They get a kick clear. Mills could have taken it on the chest. There's a loose ball here, getting out. Oh, they're going to get out of trouble through Dabnett. They can go through Brown now. Brown got a bit of room. Just lifts the eyes, but the kick hasn't gone very well. Out this side, Ridgway.
Oh,
he's gone. He's gone holding the ball, Ridgway.
It was like the Queen Mary turning.
He was in all sorts there when he ran onto that footy. Good play from Mitchell Lewis. Lewis, a good kick of the ball. Kicks it in. Pack forming. Hobbs puts the hands up. They're going to get it through Billy McNeely. It's a turnover to Hobbs.
Nicky.
Kicks it on the outside of the boot. Don't tell me. What's he done?
Oh!
Is it check right,
no,
left?
No, he just missed.
He got a nice little jag there. I thought it was just going to hit that side of the post.
So Pedersen brings it in. Up Nick Hyde. Strong hands, been a very good player today, Hyde. He's going to bring it in. O'Driscoll. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was McNeely. McNeely. Oh, and it's a big smother there from Kluski. They're making hard work of this for themselves now, the Suns. Wagonette goes down low.
And you can just see and hear that Mypo are really up and about now. Even in the kick out there, you can hear them talking to each other, getting each other set up. And then when that ball's a 50-50 ball at the moment, they are absolutely rabid.
They can sniff it. Hanging on.
So it's going to be incoming. Have a look and see what the Eckert Murphy's stats are going to do. So Pedersen has to stop. Prop didn't like that direction. And he's turned it over straight to Jack Kluski.
Pedersen and Kluski, 6 disposals each this quarter. That's what the stat update there for Earth Movers.
Nice work, Captain. The ball just going to go underground. It's gone underground. Mypo into an open goal, and that was just pure luck and a beautiful scrubber of a kick.
Mitchell Bowley again.
Got another one.
Multiple goal kicker.
Dangerous Bowley.
Just creating turnovers in their front half. They've almost flipped the script, Mypolonga. You know, in that first half, it was the Suns more that were be able to create turnovers, and now Mypo are doing it, and once again, in comparison to the Suns, they're finishing off their work.
Benton Barrett.
Now or never for the Suns, I reckon. And I noticed Rory O'Driscoll's just come up on the ball, so just got to get some footy forward. But quite a depleted forward line, and it's quite a small forward line. So just got to control the footy and just slow the game right down and limit the damage here for the next 5 minutes.
At least we've got Tom Keogh up there, so Hyde gets it back down. They need to go to work in the middle here because Mypolonga got their tails up.
We call it the Premiership quarter.
They put 3 on this quarter to nothing, the Tigers. They get it out of the middle through Barrett. Going back, there's Lewis. Here's a chance for Keogh. Keogh short. Hits up the leading player, Howard.
That was much better.
Toby Howard. Now he needs to kick a goal. He needs to get his radar on. He can kick goals. He's a small forward. That's his job. He's had a shot and missed it.
Kick 24 for the year, captain.
Maybe he's better in the long sleeve, but this is a very, very important goal for the Southern Mallee Suns. Is he just going to get enough drift on it?
Yeah, he's got it.
Has. He's got some right to left drift on it, so that's a good goal to Tommy Howard, our mate Toby there. That's his second for the day.
They needed that, and that's an understatement, Butts, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And what happened there, they were actually able to create one-on-ones in front of the ball. Half forward pushed up, and Mypo's half back in Stegmaier actually went with him instead of sitting off, so it just allowed all that space in front. What Mypo have been able to do early in this quarter is when that half forward goes up, Mypo's half back stays out, and it allows Robinson just to sit free behind the ball. And that's the first time they had a look one-on-one.
Yep.
So Mills into the ruck here. Davies in the middle. Gotch and Klusky for the Tigers. Mills up earlier. Hyde there, wears it, gets on the ball. He hasn't got the ball. He's played a hell of a game, Nick Hyde.
And he played that well too.
He just got his body in the way.
Leading by example here, Big Nick.
So free kick in the middle here for the Southern Mallee Suns through Nick Hyde. He's just going to go long. Why not go the shortest way home? You got Tom Keogh down there.
Oh, they're hanging on to him.
He's hanging on to him. They've letting it go. Out to Ridgeway, just throws it any sort of fashion forward, and that's not good enough.
So it looks like Mills has just slid up there as well to go
He's
behind
going
the
to drop
ball.
back. Yep. Bit of insurance factor. Mills through the middle of the ground finds Wilkins. Wilkins signals go down, long, go long, go long. So he's going to wind up now. Oh, he just sprays it though. Hits the outer side. Gotch is heading over there to help out Kirshner. In there's Howard. Back to Gotch now. Goes around, does a bit of a goose step around. He's got his brother there. Can he hit him up? Good mark going inside. So the player taking the mark is Reagan Gotch.
So it's Husky. Now just cut some Eckert's disposals here. Disposals 32-31 to Suns. Inside 50s 4-10 to Mypo, and clearance 6-4 to the Suns. Thanks to Eckert Earth Movers. So Jack Klusky has kicked 21 for the year. Lining up for goal number 22. And just to increase their lead just by that little bit more. And that is a magnificent kick off the boot from Klusky. Absolutely beautiful. Here it is on the red arc. Beautifully balanced. Head over the ball.
And had an excellent first half, Klusky, but he's even gone up another level at the start of this third quarter. He's been outstanding, almost unstoppable out there.
Yeah, he's looking good for the Smiley Car Wash player of the day.
So what's Nick Hyde done with himself? Has he come up for a spell?
I think he probably just wants to have a bit of a think of things about things before.
Because he got Barrett into the ruck now.
Yeah. Where is he? What? Yeah, he must be
I
on
can't
the
see him
bench.
back.
That's Moroney down there. So Oscar Barrett into the ruck.
The Suns need to get that uncontested style of game going again. as Linton said before. Try and just take a bit of tempo out, wrestle some momentum back. Because at the moment, the Tigers are all over him.
So Wagonette used his body, gets the clearance. Gotch. Suns cannot concede a goal here before three-quarter time. Gotch couldn't back it. Barrett. O'Driscoll goes long. It's pushing onto the outer side. Big pack of players. Whoa, up over the top there. That's Moroney. Disposed of it.
He's gone for a throw. Play
and
on.
Klasky.
Look, Jack Klasky
he's
puts it on the... Oh, what a run on the burst.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
a magnificent goal.
He's on fire.
He's kicked that from about 60 metres.
Hold on, oh no, he's paid a shepherd in the goal square.
Oh no, I'll just have to take that back off, Klasky.
I thought you could do whatever you wanted on the goal line.
We caught it on the Red Arc replay.
Yep.
Not this year. I saw it in the AFL. That was done too.
Wow.
Up in Sydney there one night. So they're going to go out of the outer side. This is Dabinet, the suburban footballer. Winds around now, goes up the wing. Bit of hang time. Up they go. Mypolonga mark.
Mypolonga have been better in the air in this second.
They have been.
Quarter.
Yeah, dominated the aerial stuff.
There it is there on the red arc.
And I think that's a product of, once again, how the Suns are moving the ball. It's just long down the line. There's no creativity.
Big fly. Players up for acceptances, and there's a free kick.
Barrett.
They've just got to look to either change something up, whether it's a switch, inside, a few handball receives. Because at the moment, it's just playing into Mypo's hands.
Jaden Barrett went short to O'Driscoll, but they've got a spoil on. Gotch round the corner. Is there any chance of a mark? No, it won't. So it'll be a last position free kick to the Suns. We've just gone 18 minutes into the third term here.
35 to 54.
And having said that too, it takes a bit of courage to do that, especially in big games, because what can happen is when you're under pressure, you just revert to going safe down the line. So it can take a bit of courage, and you've got to take a bit of risk and look at get scored against. But in the end, this is a final. You need to win it. If you don't start taking some risks, you're not going to get anywhere near it if you're the Suns.
So the Suns go long. Again, big pack of players. Mark's been taken there by Barrett. So Jaden Barrett.
See, he hasn't even looked inside. He's just looking down the line.
I think they need to start taking the game on. Oh, it's
dropped. Mark was dropped.
It was dropped. Wow.
Chest mark, yep.
Okay.
And what they're doing, it's very easy for Mypo to defend at the moment and create pressure.
So it's a ball in. The way they go now. That was the Prince. He's hit a target.
O'Driscoll.
There's a look inside.
Tommy Keogh needs to keep the momentum going here. Brown. So Brown sticks it up.
Moroney.
Oh, Moroney. Paid? Yes? No?
I reckon he's hurt himself coming down too.
Oh, I think he just
knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah,
that one,
I reckon he just took the wind out of himself.
But that was a much better build-up.
Yeah, it was. So we're at the 20-minute mark of the third quarter. So we've got another 2 minutes before we go into time on.
Is it shepherding?
It's going to be a free kick here. Oscar, no, it's not. It's going to be, yes, Oscar Barrett.
So Barrett with a free kick. Some massive players here in that forward 50. It's going to play into Mypo's hands if it's a big bomb. Oh, they're going to go out wide.
Go out there.
Oh, it's a mark to Moroney.
If he kicks it, he'll make me look silly here, but it's not where I would have kicked the free.
They seem to have been hell-bent on going over that pocket. And you can get stuck out there, especially with the wind pushing into that area. I'd be working it across from the cricketers' pavilion side every day, and that's where Toby Howard kicked his goal from there.
Exactly, and goals have been kicked all day from this side.
Moroney.
All right, well,
That's a goal for the Suns. They need it.
He knows more than me.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
Yeah, Baz can thank me for that.
But yes, much better build up there off half-back by the Suns. They didn't just stay on that outer side. They did at least look to come inside. And what that does, shifts the defenders, opens up holes, and then they're able to find Moroney inside 50.
Now, Baz, you're hanging in there at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, that's an understatement, mate. Yeah, obviously a crucial goal. And what's also happened is Nick Hyde has had 5 minutes spell, which was crucial too because he was almost spent. So crucial few minutes coming up here. Ben Moroney coming up onto a wing's an interesting move. So we'll just see how that pans out.
Rightio, thank you, Baz, King of the Mallee. Hyde, no one got their hand on it. What are they going to call here? It's going to Nick Hyde.
It's
wow.
a block. It's a block.
It's a block, okay. So Hyde comes out. He finds Moroney.
That's why they want to use it.
So Moroney takes a bounce. He's going to just lift his eyes. He's a beautiful kick of the footy. He's just put it over in front of Howard. Oh, it's on the burst here. Tommy Keogh has to come out the back door. Swings around. Tommy Keogh. Oh, it's going to bounce through. Is it a push?
Push.
Oh, it's a push.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid push too.
Did he need to do that?
Yeah, well, I think he did. Otherwise, he would have marked it anyway. So he's trying to outposition his forward opponent. Klusky gets around, brings it out through the clubroom side. Oh, good mark to Davenant. He's played a pretty good game. Thinks about playing onto Moroney. He won't. He's got Howard on short. He's going to use him. Howard kicked one there from earlier. He's a bit closer, though. Wheels around. They're going to go over that other side as well, so they need to have a big catch here, and they do get a big catch. And the player is Robinson overhead, probably one of the best overhead marks down back there.
So he finds Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell Potty drops the mark he should have taken. Had a real good game till then. You can see he's filthy with himself. I'll get an update from the netball at three-quarter time here of the footy. I'll duck over and see what's happening in the Imps v Mypo Grand Final. So outer wing, 23-minute mark. We're into time on here. We have had a few goals kicked, 4, 5, 6, 7 this quarter. And we're going to just go down to Mark Steinert.
Yeah, guys, I just heard you talking about Suns getting on this side, and Baz and I were talking, probably 2 times I've actually gone forward when they've got it on this side, and things have happened. So a frustrated man next to me with all that ball on the other side, I can tell you.
Yeah, well, he can go out there at three-quarter time and have a chat to the boys. So here we go. The Suns are going to get an opportunity moving forward here.
Well, they're going to hold it up here. And we're going to have a stoppage inside the 50 arc. 23 minutes gone. So we've seen, what, 4, 6 goals kicked this quarter, so we'll probably go about 27 or 8. They're getting out of trouble here, Mypo. They're going to find through Gotch. Reagan Gotch uses some run. Doesn't sit for the player. Might be Stone, I think. Just keeps it low. Oh, it's cut off there. Player there's Werfel. Can't complete the mark. There's a contest in the middle as a throw paid. It's going to go to the favour of the Suns.
They're lucky their pressure was good. Mypo had 3 players in front of the ball then.
Brown now coming out wide, looking for Howard. Howard gets a hand over the shoulder. Play on, they say. Howard's onto it. He wants to use his left. He wants to get around on his left. He sizes up someone, and Moroney takes the mark. So he's kicked the last goal earlier on, over on the outer side. He's got his radar in. This is a very, very important kick in the context.
So Klusky, 24 disposal, 10 marks and 4 clearances, thanks to Eckert Earth moving.
And what's happened here, Moroney started on the wing, but then what he's done is he's drifted forward and he's lost an opponent, so he was running around on his own for a bit there. Clever coaching by the Suns.
Moroney needs to put it out to the right, and he puts it way out to the right. Is it going to make the distance anyway? They can bring it to ground and try and make a stoppage.
It may not be too bad for him.
25 minutes, so there'll still be a minute or 2 to go in the quarter. And if they can set up, and she'll be a nice setup for a big last quarter. So big pack of players there, and on at the front. Keogh tried to get it around. Where is the footy? There it is. Howard. But what's he done? I'll tell you what, is it going to bounce?
No.
It bounced, but it didn't bounce through the right gap in the goals.
Wowee.
That takes him to 42, so what are we, 12 points, the difference.
That's a big kick. Bowley couldn't take the mark. Big hard ball gets in there. Keogh goes by hand. Little fumble there, but they're going to get forward here through Brown. Sitting under it. Oh,
that's a fantastic
That
mark.
is a big mark. Is that the King Toddy House? And I reckon it was. He goes out to Gotch.
Oh, Moroney.
But Moroney needs to keep his feet. Gotch does. Gotch can go here. Just straightens up. Fritchley's got the ball on the centre wing here.
Fritchley right on the wing there, winds up. He's got players screaming for it. From behind is Stone. In there's McNeely. Stone gets it now. Turns around. Klusky's on it. He won't miss, and he doesn't. Straight over the hat. He's a dead-eye Dick, Jack Klusky. He's proving a real thorn in the side. That's his third for the match, second for the quarter.
He's the difference.
Yeah, he is at the moment. He's class. Absolute class at the moment.
Looks like he's going to have a nice clean car for a little while. A couple of free smileys.
Well, you got no argument from me at the moment.
And what I've seen a little bit of what it looks like is the Suns half-backs, and we saw this against Coorong. Just you've got, who's the young fella? Fritchley.
Yep.
And you've got Gotch at half-forward, are just getting no respect, no attention. And there's a couple of times there they've been used in the chain up the ground and just have had no one near them. And what it's doing, because they're not getting any respect and they're just guarding space, it's creating confusion in the defence.
So Barrett wins that one down. Pedersen. Gotch right on his tail, and that's a great tackle from Gotch. Hello, boys are getting a little bit upset here.
Oh, there's a bit of activity going on there.
So boys, you don't want to get yourself a holiday at this point of the year.
There's a player.
Yeah, Gotch is
Who's that? Gotch boxing out of his weight division again, isn't it?
Yep.
So he's just got time off here. The trainer just heading out now to see how his condition is.
Coming to his feet now.
Should just check him over.
Yeah, I think they still will. So Barrett just wins that one down. Pedersen. Brown gets it inside 50.
They need a bit of luck here, the Suns, but they're not getting it because Mypolonga are covering all the exits. They get out of trouble through Payne. Oh, beautiful kick to Wilkins on the chest. That's a siren. That ends the third term here at the Taylor Ben Yench Park, where Mypolonga are 9-6-60. They're leading the Southern Valley Suns 5-12-42 by 3 goals. Don't go away and come back after the break for the final term.
Daish Irrigation and Fodder are long-time proud partners of the RMFL. Daish Irrigation and Fodder stock a wide range of pump and irrigation supplies. Davey and Grundfos pumps are well stocked, along with Barco tools and Philmac irrigation supplies. They hold a variety of items from backyard ponds to wood fireplaces too. The folks at Daish provide a huge range of animal foods in an undercover, user-friendly pickup area. Drop in on either of their 2 stores, Murray Bridge or Strathalbyn.
Duttons is a third-generation family-owned business that has been servicing the Murraylands for over 73 years and employ over 100 local people. Duttons has 10 strong franchises: Ford, Mazda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, GWM, Haval, Volkswagen, Ironman 4x4, and also have over 130 pre-owned vehicles.
Duttons, easy to do business with. At Enervin, our knowledge is our power and is at the core of each interaction with our customers. In a competitive landscape, we are determined to be leaders in providing flexible, adaptable and scalable energy and telecommunications solutions. Enervin prides itself of having the most experienced and skilled people in the nation who have a culture to deliver and perform. Enervin, connecting you with tomorrow.
The team at Meagle Engineering are the specialists when it comes to trailers. With over 30 years of experience, this family business supports and employs locals. Their trailers are built farm tough and the team pride themselves on their custom builds. Meagles also carry out trailer and caravan repairs while they stock a range of trailer components. 3 Howard Road, Murray Bridge.
Can't decide on the colour. Is it feature wall? What colour's your furniture? Okay.
At Crowe's, we ask all the right questions because at Crowe's, we know paint.
Crowe's Murray Bridge, now at 189 Adelaide Road.
There's nothing more rewarding than seeing the difference we can make in the local communities that we live in. Drakes are proud to be the sponsor of the River Murray Footy League. Drop into Drake's Murray Bridge for all your shopping needs. You'll find a great selection of the finest fresh food, quality meats, the little kitchen, fresh bakery, and if you need a ruckman, you know who to call.
Grandisons are a one-stop shop for all your workwear needs. All the big brands, FXD, Yakka, King G, Bisley, and Steel Blue, Bluntstone and Rossi boots. No order too big or too small, Grandisons serving the Murraylands for 60 years.
Need extra cash? Got a lot of empty bottles and cans cluttering up your garage or backyard? And get to Murray Bridge Recycling. They'll have you unloaded as quickly as a speeding bullet and cashed up in a flash. With Meningie and Strathalbyn depots too, turn those old bottles and cans into cash now. Call Murray Bridge Recycles on 8532 4551, 55 Thomas Street.
Nature provides us a precious liquid that comes from deep underground. It's a wonderful energy that we can use to cook, have instant hot water that never runs out, and keeps us warm on cold winter nights. And now everyone can enjoy the benefits of gas with L-Gas, no matter where you live. L-Gas, natural liquid gas. So good, we bottle it.
Richards Auto Electrical are the Murraylands #1 service provider in all things auto electrical. They specialise in alternators, starter motors, lighting upgrades, truck and four-wheel drive accessories and installation. This store has a wide variety of 12-volt products and accessories to choose from.
At Yench Park Oval, Tailem between Mypolonga and the Southern Mallee Suns. We're about to get underway.
Has the wind swung around?
We believe it's sort of swung a bit and it's going to probably favour the left of screen.
Because the Suns are going.
And they get underway, hide in the ruck. Looks for Pedersen, but it goes in the hands of Waganet. They can clear it here, Mypolonga. He's caught with it, and they won't go anywhere with it.
And just an update on the A-grade netball final. Mypolonga are about 11 up late in the third quarter.
Okay, we'll just hand down to the guys there, three-quarter time.
Yeah, Stevie Sumner very quiet at the start, very control, but then fired up. But talked about the fact that they've got control of this game. He reckons the Suns are cooked. Yeah, so they're coming home a wet sail, boys.
What do we get out of Nick Hyde, Baz?
Yeah, really positive. Just roll the dice. Oscar Barrett's going to go deep forward just to try and attract the footy up there. So just roll it and see what happens.
Big kick forward there by Stegmaier. Hangs in the air. Big fly from Fritchley. Good mark to Davenant. This guy's played a very, very good game down back. Yeah, the suburban footballer.
He's been good.
And he takes off on the outer side, looking out the wing, into the arms of O'Driscoll. They need him to fire, and he does. He hits the ground running. Oh, he's caught, though. Just gets his kick away. The Prince is there. He can get on the overlap. He does. Receives it.
Oh, well done.
And it was, got a hand in there to turn it. Going hard there is O'Driscoll as well. And Heinze. And we have a stoppage on the outer wing by the looks. They're letting it go. And umpires still call it play on, so it's pinging around. Can they get it out?
Blow it.
No, they won't. They'll have another start.
So what Mypo have done is they've tried to throw Mills behind the footy, but the Suns have actually pushed whoever was playing up at half back in front of the ball, make it 7v7 to nullify that spare player.
So we've got the King on Moroney. And I'm going to just come back in board here now. What's happened here? We've got a free kick going to the Suns. If they get the first one, it's going to be game on here. Davenant. I don't think the Suns are cooked myself. I think the Suns have got plenty in the tank. And there's an opportunity for them to come home here.
Well, they had that week off.
They've had the week off, correct. So Keogh goes around. He's going to drive it in long and high. Who they got there? Barrett gets his hands to it. O'Driscoll at the fall of the ball. Mypo small men have been pretty good.
Well done, Payne.
And that was Henry Payne that just ran it over the line.
And straight away you can see just by having even numbers in front of the ball, ball comes to ground, no intercept mark, the Suns can get a stoppage inside their forward 50.
So Mypo 36-23 in the netball final.
Oh, well, 13 up.
Yep. Oh, Klasky rushes it.
Happy to see it over.
Yeah. Got any Eckert earth-moving stats there, Captain?
I certainly have. Jack Klasky, 27, up to three-quarter time. So that's 19 and 8. And for Pedersen for the Suns on 21 with 15 kicks and 6 marks. 6 handballs, sorry.
So Robertson goes long, out of side, but he's just hit up Keogh, yep. So Keogh sees Pedersen. Now Pedersen can just run on here, lines him up, misses.
No, he's got it.
Oh, he's got it, has he?
He's got it.
Everyone went quiet around the ground.
You got to watch the player. He had the fist up.
Okay, sorry, my mistake. That's a rookie mistake.
One for the day.
My first one ever.
I was watching him and he had the fist up, so I thought that's a good sign.
Patterson, where is he here? Put him in the
Number
book.
46.
I think it's game on here, Butsy.
Strap in. I reckon we are on for a real good finish here. I went out and had a quick listen to the Suns as well. Nick Hyde at three-quarter time. From stoppage, they're just going to look to surge the ball forward. But once they actually get control of the ball, patient. Don't rush. Look to hit the right option, all right, and then, which is how they've played all year. So
42 to 31 inside 50s there for up to three-quarter time in favour of the Suns.
So Hyde wins the tap down. Brown just hands it off to Keogh. Keogh starting to get his hands on the ball. Maroney!
Oh, great mark, nearly.
Oh, pay that. Dear, oh dear. Oh dear, and exactly, I'll be asking the question too, Benny. Absolutely. Had plenty of that, he did.
Yeah, we'll have a replay.
He will. Here it is on the red arc. Here it is on the red arc.
That's a good enough grab.
Yeah, for me it is. All right, so it's another take two here. Just right on the 50-metre line here.
Watch for Pedersen moving through the stoppage.
Here he goes. He's on. O'Driscoll as well. They go by hand over the top. This is in a danger zone for Mypo here, but Lewis is very good. The King under pressure. Patterson's there. He's kept it in. Oh, dear, oh dear. Mark Steinert.
Yeah, guys, nothing they're rolling, same as that other quarter, the seven-man defence, so the wingman rolls back. But Stevie did mention make sure the SP at the other end, they don't just kick it straight back.
Thanks, Mark.
Ball in, Suns half. Coming through Pedersen, trying to get it out. Maroney over the footy. He's wrapped up. We have a restart.
Umpire's letting it go. Just let it go for the rest of the quarter is all I'll say on that.
We're just cracking 5 minutes into this final term here. Do or die match. Player grab with it. Bowley can't get it out. That was Altman, beg your pardon. We restart again. Maroney gets it, picks it on the up. He's thrown it. And that was a solid tackle, and he's caused a throw in the tackle. And the player on the end of it, surprise, surprise, is Jack Kluski.
Not well done, Mypo.
So he's got Sticky Nicky on here. He's going to take a good mark. He normally likes to go Sticky Nicky.
Just watch the middle. They've done it all day. They'll look to go in there.
He's going to have to go down the line. This will play into the side. Oh, no, there he goes. Good call. It's told to go. Not far enough. So Lewis, smother. Oh, well done. That's well done by Keogh. Oh. Crowd's just starting to get a little bit vocal now, Butsy.
Yep. This is what you play footy for this time of the day in a big final.
11 points the difference. Patterson gets one high.
It's a very good tackle.
Isn't it?
So Mills has dropped back. He's loose. Kick behind play.
Hyde and Wagon it. They've been at it all day. Tap forward there by Kluski. Goes straight at Keogh, gets out. Brown maintains front position, gets on the up. Looking for McNeely. He's a left footer, gets around.
Oh, he's
handballs it out. He said he got a fish to it. O'Driscoll throws it on the boot. It's down the corridor. There's a chance here if they can get a loose one onto it. Heinz is out after it. That's Altman for the Tigers. He's rolling with the footy.
Gone.
No whistle. They're letting it go, like you said there, Butsy, earlier on.
They swallowed him.
He's a great tackler, Heinzie.
He is. He's very good. Good forward pressure up there.
So the Suns are having a real crack here. They need to do it now. They can't wait any longer. Plenty of players around the ball. Wagonette swipes it down to Wilkins. Good ruck work. Going to get out of trouble here, Mypo. Looking on the outside through Stone. Bounce beats him. In there's Thomas is caught with the footy, and it'll be a stoppage on the outer wing, so that's a win for Mypo.
There's been some very good tackling from both sides at the start of this quarter.
So up they go. Barrett's had to pull it out. I was at Hyde. Dabnett, the suburban footballer. Just went one hand was Mills. Got the ball knocked out of his hands here. Didn't have it. It was a Mypo, the Suns player. It's going to be a free kick. And it's Keogh, Alex Keogh.
Oh.
Tommy, oh no, back it goes.
Unlucky. It's Alex to Tom.
Yep, very unlucky. Now he's going to go by hands to Patterson. He just kicked one here earlier from out there. He lines him up again.
He's done it.
He's got another one. Oh, this man's on fire, Patterson.
Big move.
He is working his way up towards that car wash voucher.
He is.
Hoodie, he's been exceptional.
It's a close game. 60-55 now.
And we spoke about
Mark
it earlier.
Steiner. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go
Go
Steiner.
Just go. Baz is quite happy now. They're going on the other side. He's all good now.
5 points, Butts. Now, what was you going to say, Butsy?
Pedersen all day. He's been that really attacking midfielder. He just slides forward. They obviously rate him with the ball going inside 50. And now that they're finally starting to convert, you can just sense the momentum turning. So Mypo can't go into their shells. They can't afford to just wait and hold on. They're going to have to go and score here if they want to win this game.
I reckon that breeze has definitely swung around and it's pushing to the left of your dial.
A bit more southerly now, isn't it?
Yes.
So just waiting for the 6-6-X setup. The umpire gives the signal. Hyde against Wagonet. Hyde gets it down to Keogh. It's a clever tap back, but on the end of it's Jack Klusky. Hits it out wide. Here's a good chance for a turnaround through Gotch. Can he get it? Wind inside, he does. Gets past his opponent. Keeps it low and flat, looking for a leading player. Up there is that Stone. Can't make anything of it. Plenty of numbers back there now. They're screaming and yelling over there, the Suns supporters.
Holding the man.
Free kick to the Suns.
And it's hanging on. It's going to go to Callum Thomas, deep in defence for the Southern Valley Suns.
He's been just done a couple of little 1%ers, Thomas, in this last quarter. He's going to come across now, and they can go. McNeely. Oh, well done. Held up by Steve Meyer.
Keogh's coming this side.
Yep, he could duck back into the middle of the ground too, right here.
He has
it's
got
Brown.
oh,
He's
no.
This is trouble because Klusky will take it
He'll
and run.
make you pay.
Jack Klusky will
Look at
take
this.
a bounce. Jack Klusky lines him up. But no, he has just started out way too far to the right, but it's a point.
Yeah, it's a let off there.
I could see that one going through.
Wow,
He's on fire, Jack Klusky.
Back out to 6 points now. Pedersen 23 disposals thanks to Eckert Earth moving. So away they go again.
So Billy McNeely brings the footy in to go to the clubroom side. Barrett goes up, so does Keogh. Who else but Klusky gets it on the boot, but he can't. That's the last possession, and it'll go into the hands of Tommy Keogh for the Southern Valley Suns. Retired from West Adelaide this year to come out and play for the Suns. From behind, it's in the back, and it's going to be a free kick to Rory O'Driscoll.
He's getting into the game.
Just against Jake Altman there in the fly.
Have to be a favourite for the male medal too.
Brown's on there.
They won't rush.
Yep.
He's just trying to use it steady. Looking in the corridor. Barrett is going to take it.
That's gettable from there.
He's got Rosenswig there too if he wants him short.
Oh, he's got Moroney hovering.
He's going to go long. Big kick. In there's Mills, gets his hands to it. Hyde off the pack. Can he get it out to an opponent? Or not opponent, a teammate probably is a better idea. Don't give it to an opponent. That won't help you. And we have a ball up just out from the Suns' goal.
Tension's building here at Tarlon Bend. Yench Park.
I put the draw rules in the timekeeper's box too, guys.
Oh, Nick Hyde. Oh, he had a there. He snapped up. Moroney. No.
Oh.
Minor score. So Mypo. Robinson's got hold of the ball here. Kirchen's gone in short.
What a match.
It's an absolute cracker. 56-61, 11.5 minute mark, last quarter. Winner through to play, Jervois. The loser, well, they can go home and party.
Oh, well done.
Robinson, the King, Howson, just straightens it up to Stegmeyer.
Good grab.
Oh, that's a big grab in the context of the game. Howard was right on him.
280 live viewers here right now on RMFL TV, just on the one channel.
Shout out to everyone watching as well. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget the male medal night on Monday night. We're live streaming that as well.
Red carpet from about 6 o'clock.
6:15, yep. All the glitz and glamour of the 2023 season for Swampwood Hotel.
So Mypo just had to stop. Oh, that is a massive smother.
Don't drag it in.
Out comes Patterson. If this sits
Oh, he
up for
couldn't do
him,
it again,
if
could
this
he?
sits up for him, you can pin this one in along the ground. Oh, he's hit the post.
Padding.
Did
It's hit the padding, I
he? It's
reckon.
hit the post.
Yep.
Wow.
But Nick Hyde, a couple of big efforts there. That smother
Yep.
was outstanding from the playing coach.
He's been brilliant today for them.
Yep.
Magnificent game from the coach. So Robinson with the footy.
Klusky 32 disposals.
In high. Underneath there's Heinze from behind. They put a hand up. Fritchley gets it. Gets bumped off the feet. Here's Moroney now. Picks it up and goes. So it's in the danger spot. Is there going to be a mark to hide? Oh, we can't get a handle on it. They've got the numbers there, Tigers. They're going to get out of trouble through Klusky. This won't be wasted. It's just a quick one-step, 58-metre kick. Is it a mark taken? No. There's a player in one way. Homch. They've got the numbers there, the Tigers. They can maintain possession, go forward. They do. They lift the eyes. Yeah, that finds Lewis. It's in the safe hands of Mitch Lewis, the homegrown kid from out at Mypolonga. Looks up for
they're on the
Wilkins.
outside.
So they're running forward.
Bowley's
They've
on.
got Bowley on his own, but they're going to go the other direction, looking in the area for Hine from behind. Hits forward. Going back into traffic was Howard. Uses Keogh. Keogh goes one way, the other way. Has to use his left foot. There's Ridgeway.
They're on here.
This is Brown. Brown on centre wing.
So they've got it on here. This is Walcomb's on. Walcomb's going to get it now. What does he do? He stops, props, no, he can go. Goes in long. It's a one-on-one. Big Nick Hyde. It's set up for him beautifully. And it's going to be
a good defence.
Stoppage here.
Just a poor kick going inside 50. It was a nothing kick. He didn't have a shot, and he didn't put it to advantage side for Big Nick Hyde.
So let's just see what happens here. So, and it's going to go to Baz.
What the Suns been able to do here is get Nick Hyde in front of the footy, which is he's looking really dangerous. So if Oscar can hold and ruck and leave Nick Hyde forward, that's going to really work.
Thanks, Baz. Oh, Frishy from behind. So Thomas gets one high here.
That's high.
Gets one really high.
Headlocked him, but he hadn't seen it.
No.
There's a good point Linton made there too, because what it's done by pushing Hyde forward is it's made Mills accountable in front of the footy. And all of a sudden he's got to worry about defending and not just intercepting.
So one down there by Barrett. Klusky read that like a book. Sticks it out. Homps is in under it. Big contest here. Ball just gets hit out. Homps slots it back. Thomas did not get a favourable bounce, but his tackle was good. Oh, is it in the back? It's in the back.
Oh, he's unlucky there.
Oh, very unlucky.
I thought the forward momentum drew the in the back, but yeah, playing in front, you're going to get advantage of those.
So
and Sam Elliott with the free kick.
Haven't seen a lot of Sam today.
45 degrees. You can see it on your screens at home, folks.
Just over 15 minutes here.
He'll probably release it. Oh, he's going to go short.
Oh, that's poor.
And he's got Klusky.
You cannot let that man run inside 50 on his own.
Well, normally you'd say, I don't put the mockers on it, but this is almost a guaranteed goal, especially with that breeze right to left.
Yep.
And he's got a natural draw. He's just going to kick to the right-hand goalpost, is Jack Klusky, and it'll just fade in beautifully.
Inside 50's 8-4 to the Suns.
So they've got a 4-point lead now, Mypolonga. This goes through, it'll make it 10. We're at the almost 16-minute mark of this final term here. The preliminary final. So Klusky right in front of goal here. Puts it out beautifully. Right goalpost, bang, through she goes. And that's a classic goal. That's his fourth for the afternoon, Jack Klusky, if you don't mind, from centre. He's played a huge, huge role today.
Very impressive. There it is on the red arc. He's been great today, Jack Klusky. Now, is that enough? It's 10 points the difference, Butsy.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Still, what, 16 minutes gone.
It's only a couple of goals.
That's it. And
now
that breeze as well. It just means that the Suns, when they do go forward, have to be smart and they have to use it well.
Mark Steiner on the boundary.
Just go with that old argument, guys, of playing a lot of finals. I mean, match hardened versus the week off, so Tigers are finishing full of running.
Now, is Stegmaier still out there? Because I reckon he just strained a ham here just a little bit here in front of us just before. We'll keep an eye on that one.
Yeah,
big leap from Barrett, but Klusky just reads those taps beautifully.
Barrett looks like he's got a bit of a knock too in the ruck there.
So Barrett just wins that down, just palms it down. Goes down to the big fella, but Davies, he's in trouble here, Davies.
Oh, that's
holding the ball. Had to be. Yep. So they're going to push forward here now. They'll push forward. Tommy Keogh's got it.
Come this side.
17.5 minute mark.
Although having said that, they've kicked two from that other side, haven't they?
They have. So Heinze just lifts the eyes. Got a beautiful lead up from Ben Maroney. Now the player should come back about 3 or 4 metres here. Umpire's all over it. Yes, he is.
His work rate's exceptional, Ben Maroney.
Unbelievable, isn't he?
His lead up is beautiful though.
Yep. End to end. Yep. His pace.
For a big guy. Now he's got to go back and slot this big goal. Yeah, there we go. Klusky, 36 disposals, 11 marks, 8 clearances, 6 inside 50s and 4 goals.
That's a big day.
It is, but Benny Maroney, what's he done here? Misses, misses, and that's a critical miss at the 18-minute mark.
So the Suns, they need to do something soon-ish. 18 minutes gone. We've had, 3 goals kicked in the last quarter. They come clubroom side. Underneath the ball. Oh, good mark to big Mills. That's an important grab in the context of the game right now.
Homch is
his
on.
whole ball, he's got Homch there. You probably just go up there, I'd say. Yep, you're just going to sit it up in the air, looking for Homch for a big fly. In front. Well done, Fritchley, to get it off hands. Just throws the boot at it. Just ricochets off Southern Manly Suns player there, didn't get his number. And there's going to be holding the ball there. So it's against the Southern Manly Suns player for holding the footy. And it'll go the way to Nick Homch. The handball on it forward. This is Davies, gets it forward. Oh, good mark in defence there for George Heinze.
So Heinze needs to get things moving here. Needs to start taking some risks. Needs to go up the centre corridor. But Klusky's smart. He had that switched off. Dabnett, been great today. Goes out of sight. He's just going to pull the kick. And away they go. This is Maroney. Now, Maroney will now open up the inside corridor. 2 bounces to Maroney. Can take another one. That's 3. Okay, Klusky's going to have to close him down. Inside 50. It's 2v1. Mills dropping back in the ruck and helping out his defenders. So Mills onto the outer side to Lewis.
Lewis will take the mark uncontested. They're very good in this situation, Mypo. They're very drilled. They hold the footy. They don't cough it up too easy. They'll just share it a bit. He's happy to go up the line. Dabbing it over the back. Can he mark it? No, he needs a bit of help here. He's going to get it through Pedersen.
Oh, good tackle.
Play on, they say. And we have a ball up. Okay, there's a high call from the umpire from this end, the non-controlling umpire. It's going forward.
Wow.
In the hands of Maroney now. Time's ticking. We're almost gone. We're just over 20-minute mark. Looking for a big catch.
Tommy Keogh.
Keogh's in there, goes through the hands. Fritchley roves it well, uses his teammate. In there is Alex Keogh.
Oh.
And he's gone for holding the footy.
Gee whiz.
So Mills has been pretty important this last couple of minutes.
Haven't played that all day.
A couple of grabs and a couple of tackles. They're going to square it up. Go this side to Altman.
So Walcomb's on the mark. Altman's got the ball.
Fritchley's on his own.
So down the line, big opportunity. Off Thomas's head. Robinson. Robinson goes by hand now. Just lifts it up. He's in trouble here. Gotch. Plenty of time to address where he needs to kick the ball. Lots of holding going on down there. Stoppage.
Well done. That's good football there by Jones. Just to got himself in the way just to make it a stoppage. Otherwise they were on.
You got a netball score there, Jimmy? So it is Mypolonga 48-34. Is that full final time, Jimmy? Do you know?
Fritchley is onto a loose one. He can look at the goals, gets around, puts it in the air. Is it going to float through? It's floating.
No.
Doesn't quite carry. There's still a live ball deep in defence there for the Suns. They get it out, Mypolonga. Look who's just sitting there. Wilkins around the corner, and he's got it. And they might have booked their seat into the grand final next week against the Jervois Bloods.
Here it is on the red arc.
Just a loose footy here. Went out to Wilkins, and you don't normally miss those snaps from that position, Butsy.
No, not at all. And I just want to have a little special mention to young Fritchley there. He'd worked up from half forward, and he was in the back half helping out defensively. And then just to show his work rate, he was down there. He was part of that goal there. So for a young fella to be that instrumental this late in a big final is a big tick.
Yep, absolutely.
But yeah, this makes it real difficult now. What are we looking at? 11 goals, 773, Mypo to 716.
So we're into time on, and there's only been 4 goals kicked for the quarter. So it won't be a long quarter, this one. Back in the middle, Wagonette. Klusky, another clearance. Just sticks it out. That was Boley, I reckon. Kirshner. No, it wasn't. It was Wilkins, my apology. Just have to wait for it here to sit and prop. I reckon they've done enough now. Sun 7-16-58 to Mypo 11-7-73. Player of the day.
Jack Klusky, hands down.
Yep.
Snap. That's for me. I don't know what you think.
Oh, I'm going to have to think about that. No. How about we go with Jack Kluski? I reckon he has 4 goals and about 55 possessions. So
we'll get them through from night vision there for Eckerts later on.
He's been unbelievable today, Kluski. And here goes Moroney.
He's been pretty good.
He's been good too. Takes his
Look at
second or
that.
third.
That's amazing. He burnt him off.
He had to stop and bounce that one. Oh. And that's nicely done by Mitch Bowley.
Well
just
done.
a beautiful out to Stegmite. Looks
Cousin.
like he's okay. Yep. He just scubs one along the line here.
Wilkins hasn't got the ball.
No.
Nothing from anyone.
No, nothing. So Barrett just kicks it straight up in the air.
Oh,
he's marked that.
That's.
Oh, it's cool touched.
Oh, was it?
Wow.
Wowee.
With the flight of the ball, here he is on the red arc.
Nick Hyde. Wow.
He's been exceptional today too, Big Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's been their best.
Oh, look, he's on one leg, but
I would have given him the car wash.
Yeah.
If they'd have won it, he was brilliant.
He was fantastic for me. And Kluski,
the man
just
of the
still
moment.
picking up possessions.
Save the boundary line.
It's one of the best big game performances I've seen today. He's
yeah,
been
amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yep. No answers for him. Callum Thomas. Oh, just goes over the head of Billy McNeely. Mypolonga onto these loose ones now. It's opening up for him. Payne. He brings in more pain, and then more pain for the Southern Valley Suns in the form of...
They're going to the grand final. Mypo are off to the grand final.
Henry Payne.
What a run through the finals for the Tigers.
They just got... We said early on that they were going to be dangerous. It was either the Cats or them. One of those two were going to be dangerous, and it's turned out that they're going to come from 5th spot to go to a grand
That's
final.
right.
So
Interesting.
It's...
No one's ever come from 5th spot in a 19 comp.
Right.
We haven't had too many 19 comps.
Okay. What, for the River Murray, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No, that's it's a hell of an effort. And yeah, when you want to be playing your best footy, this is the time of year to do it, isn't it?
Well, they're certainly doing that. But seeing it's going to be a massive day at Ramblers next Saturday. Tommy Keogh still working hard. Gets it inside 50. Alex Keogh, Oscar Barrett.
And I'll tell you what, if I'm Jervois, I'm looking at it and thinking, what can we do in regards to Kluski?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'll probably put Mitchell Noy on him.
I would have thought.
He'll get the run with job.
But let's not forget about you've got a Pat Davies in there too. So if Kluski's
right.
down, Davies comes up. You know, they've got lots of options there.
Whistle's gone.
No, Wilkins has been good inside. Robinson's been good both ends. Mills has been good both ends. They've got a lot of players playing the best footy at the right time of the year.
Yeah, Patterson's been good today for the Suns. But for their first time in the league, the Suns, absolutely fantastic season, and they'll get a lot out of this. Their big job now would be retain players. That's going to be their tough gig.
And I think also a special shout out to the supporters of the Suns as well. They've travelled in numbers. They've shown up.
Yep.
Been very
Massive.
vocal, and it's great to see.
Their supporters have been great.
Certainly have. I know the last minor round game, Madam cooked a record home game chips when they played the Southern Valley Suns. 250 kilos or something. 250 boxes might have been.
Yeah, wow.
Anyway, 25 boxes maybe it was. So it's all in the Mypo. It's in their hands. Hyde! Oh, big nearly comes from behind and spoils him. Sits here loose. Can get around. Oh, he's caught.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, Mypo 57-39 in the netball grand final.
Is that Shiloh Dabnett again?
Yep.
He's been very good as well. And that's credit to him. You know, preliminary final, you're going to get rolled, but he's still chasing hard, chase down tackle. Well, let's hope he's all right too.
I think this isn't good.
No.
He's wearing a helmet too. He's played a ripping game, this lad.
Yep, he has. He's been one of their best as well. But once again, we've seen it 2 games in a row against Mypolonga. You know, Imperials had a chance to put them away last week in that 3rd quarter and couldn't convert, and Mypo ran over the top. And again today, the Suns, you know, early on had a chance to really kick away with the game but couldn't convert in front of goal, and Mypolonga have been so efficient when they've gone forward.
So they're just waiting for the player to leave the ground. He's clear the area. The whistle time on. McNeely, big wind-up kick, looking for 50. O'Driscoll misreads it altogether. Hit out by Keogh, looking for Howard. Doesn't sit for him. Paddled up there by Housen. Uses the run of Wilkins in the way there. Oh, well done to Elliott. Gets on the end of a loose one. Handles it out to the side. In they go. Here's a chance for Payne. Payne, it doesn't come up to him. Doesn't matter. It's more Payne around the corner. He kicks it. It's another dose of Payne.
Oh, enough puns in one line there. And hello, what's going on
That's
here?
a siren.
The siren's gone. So that ends the preliminary final here. Mypolonga run out victors in this match here. They run the scores have already been taken down over there. Mypo 13-7 to the Suns 7-16, and we'll go and present Jack Klusky with the Smiley Car Wash again. It's a great contribution by him today. And we'll get over to Matt in a minute. And there's a massive game there, Butsy.
Yeah, then the Suns will be kicking themselves. They had a chance to really, put themselves on the front foot early on and couldn't convert. Conversely, Mypolonga, whenever they went forward, it seemed, especially for the first half, they were able to score. And, the man that Hoodie's going to go speak to, Jack Klusky, he was, I've said it once, I'll say it again today, that was one of the best big game performances I've seen.
It was unbelievable. How many stats? Jack Klusky kicked 4 goals. 4 was a run through, then Wilkins got 1.
40, I think it was in the end. It's a solid day out.
Bowley got a couple. Robinson, Davies 1, 2 to Payne, 1 to Mills, 1 to Fritchley.
So it sets up a nice matchup too, doesn't it?
And we'll just hand over to Matty Hood. Over to you, Matt.
Thanks, Captain. Jack Klusky, I'm just going to read this out. 36 disposals, 11 marks, 8 clearances, 6 inside 50s, and 4 goals. Very easily gets you the Smiley Car Wash Player of the Day, mate. There's a couple of free car washes in there.
Appreciate it.
First of all, how do you feel? You're into a grand final.
I don't really know what to say at the moment. If you told me 4 weeks ago we'd be here, I would have laughed at you. Yeah, I'm rattled at the moment. Yeah.
The momentum's been picking up, hasn't it? It's just been, we're on the Mypo train, isn't it? It's just getting better and better, isn't it?
Yeah, we figured out a system that works, I think. Louis and Stevie have been unreal in just getting this young group up and going, and we all of us just know how to play, so it's working.
Absolutely. Now, what we do know is sitting at home is a very nervous uncle of yours. And
so he should be.
So he should be. There we are. That's the response I was looking for. But hey, looking forward now. Get your trainings through trainings this week, and then a big game next Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a massive test. We're going to have to play 4 of our best quarters of footy we can. So I don't know. It's going to be a good game, but I'd love to knock Jervois off, mate.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting around the Christmas table this year. Mate, congratulations. Absolutely awesome game today, and we look forward to seeing you in action next week in the grand final.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Mate, lovely work. Good stuff. Well, there we have it.
Yeah!
Jack Klusky, absolutely massive game. The boys are pretty happy with him.
No, well done to Jack Klusky, and well deserved. And that finishes off here. A big day here in the preliminary final day here out at Yench Park. Big crowd in. Credit to Tailem Bend Footy Club. They turned the facility out into an absolute treat to be here. Beautiful conditions. We've gone through 5 matches. We've got 5 grand finals all set up next week. Don't forget, we've got Monday night from 6:15. We've got the male medal, and the netball final scores: Mypolonga 59 defeated Imperials on 40.
What a day for the Tigers, eh?
What a day for the Tigers. We'll be celebrating out there at Tigerland tonight. Thanks, Butsy. Thanks,
No worries.
Baz, for all your help, and thanks, Steiny, as well. Thanks all the guys who've called in the commentary box here today. Thanks, Mary Lou and Denise on the production. Thanks, Jimmy, on the scores, and it's been a big, long day for all of us. And then
Sophie and
Yep, and our camera people in Sophie and Griffo done a massive job bringing these pictures in and doing a great job of them. That finishes up here. Next Saturday's a grand final, early start. It'll be about 20 past 8, quarter past 8. I think it'll be the first game. So that's that for next week, and Monday night's the male medal. Until then, take care, and we'll see you all on Monday night at the 2023 Swamp Auto to RMFL male medal. Bye for now.